Hey, look who's coming in today. Mandy from Temptation Island. Hubba. Hot chick. Win Fred's money today. Ton of stuff going on. We are very, very busy. Please, stop the presses. Fred, are you nervous? Win Fred's money.
I think this is the first time I actually realized I'm playing for $20,000.
Wow. Look at you.
This is huge.
Don't worry, Fred. You'll do fine. I know you. You always come through.
Because I was looking at the notes. This guy sounds like he's pretty bright.
Oh, really? Well, don't get intimidated. He's beating everyone else except for Crazy Cabby.
That I'll never forget.
Right. All right. So we have a big show ahead of us. Robin's hair is piled high atop her head with a new hairdo. Look at you.
A new hairdo.
Beautiful. That's my favorite.
I like me.
I do like you. Why is your hair like that?
That's where it went today.
Beautiful. Makes me want to pile my hair on top of my head. So I like it.
Let's all do it.
It's cute. It's a cute look for you.
Why, thank you.
It's like a skyscraper on your head. I love that. No.
It's like a sculpture.
I love that. Empire State Quivers. How dare you.
I thank goodness I don't have to wear a chin strap to keep it up there.
How'd lunch go yesterday? Jackie, John, and Gary went to lunch.
Yes. We took a couple, I guess, won it in his charity auction.
Oh, right. It was
so
for
there
charity.
was somebody to observe them.
Yeah, right. Did they goof on you the whole time?
But see, that changes the whole tone of
Right. They have an audience.
Because they have an audience and stuff. So the guy that won the lunch, he didn't even listen to the show yesterday, but he's like a real crazed fan. So he's like, yeah. Are we going to be eating shrimp today? I heard you like to eat shrimp at the Friars Club. So already I'm like...
He didn't even hear yesterday.
No, he didn't hear yesterday's show.
Oh,
right.
No.
So we get there, and they go, come on, order the shrimp. So I'm like, no, I ordered the Nova Scotia lox, and then everybody up to the table ordered the shrimp, of course.
Oh, no.
Right, to torture you.
Yeah.
And then they eat it like you?
Yeah, he ordered stuff that was all chopped up. He got, lox, and he got what was it?
I got a chopped salad.
Chopped salad, yeah.
Everything in small bits.
So his choppers wouldn't have to do the chopping.
I don't like that you're caving into their pressure.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. It's very sad.
First of all, I always get a chopped salad. Second of all, I like lox, too, so lox shrimp, fine.
You were, I mean, a little into the shrimp when you started all coming to the table.
I got it. The guy next to him got it. We couldn't even get him to eat one.
Yeah, and the girl got it.
Because they want to watch him eat shrimp.
Right.
Because they think it looks funny with his big teeth.
I'm nobody's monkey, especially Jackie and John's.
Right.
Well, as we were walking to the Friars, he was smoking, but he made sure he walked like up ahead, so we couldn't, see him, smoke.
And then for good measure, just to make it, completely humiliating, in the middle of lunch, the maitre d' Frank comes over with a straw. But it wasn't like he handed me a straw. It was like a presentation.
Right.
No.
Oh, Mr. Delabate. And he pulls it out of his pocket. He hands it in front of everybody.
Right. Big straw.
Big smile.
And you guys put him up to that.
No, we didn't.
Frank was listening to
He's a big fan of the show.
Yeah, but he said he didn't hear yesterday's show, so how would he know?
No, he did.
He was teasing when he said it. I think he was trying to make you comfortable
and then we
set you up for later.
And then we saw Alan King there yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was hanging. We were hanging out with some guys at a table, and Alan King was having lunch with those guys. So when he walked in, he saw them, came right over to our table, took one look at Jackie, and I just kept going. So I said, Mr. King, come on, sit down, come join us.
Yeah.
Made an about face.
Oh yeah. And then he went and sat at the table.
That's the guy who says he doesn't know who we are.
Right.
Meanwhile, he's avoiding the table.
And you know how I know he knows who you are? Because he walked in with this huge smile on his face.
Right.
And he still had the smile. Walked over, saw his friends with the smile. Then he looked at Jackie, and the smile went away.
Who are his friends?
Professor Irwin Corey.
And Mickey Freeman, who was Zimmerman on Bilko in 1956.
Oh, my goodness.
And Freddie Roman.
And a guy who was engaged to Elizabeth Taylor around 1961 or something.
Wow.
I think Alan King's still pissed because I saw him in front of the building the other day, and I said, "Hey, Dick Capri, what's up?" Like,
That's so funny. All right, listen.
I did discover a new Gary thing that was funny, but I'm just saying it because I'm observing.
Just go.
You got to see him put on his Bliss Tex.
Oh, he puts oil on his lips?
Yeah, but he puts it on a little...
He what?
With the little dispenser?
Yeah.
Like the chapstick kind of thing.
Right, Michelangelo doing the Sistine Chapel.
That's a funny one.
He paints those lips.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's funny.
But, I don't want him to stop using... I don't want him to get dry lips. I'll stop using chapstick if we make fun of him.
That's fine.
Now he'll have to find a corner.
I can't believe he didn't know how to shrimp. I'm like, God, it's your favorite meal.
When you see him using the Blistex, though, do you hit Jackie and go, look, Blistex?
It just looks like he's in need of a paintbrush, you know?
There's no way to put that on and look cool. There's no way to put any sort of lip balm on and look cool.
No, Jackie wasn't there yet, so I had to observe it on my own. And
He kicked himself.
I'm upset I didn't get to share that.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, that was the good part of the
Yeah. And so you didn't order shrimp. I'm ashamed of you. You should have ordered it.
So am I. I can't believe he would. It was just like, come on.
I'm not caving in. I'm just not performing for you idiots.
But soon you're not going to be able to do anything around
Yeah,
them.
you're going to not be able to eat.
Well, you know what?
You should have taken each shrimp and put it in there proudly.
You know what? I'll be able
I
to
kept
do
looking
soon?
over, and Frank and Lydia were like standing in the doorway.
I'll just not hang out with them anymore.
That's all.
Yeah, I'll just not hang out with them anymore at all.
Oh, please don't threaten us.
I have one more lunch today, and then I'm done.
Right.
That's the last time you're eating in front of them. Oh, no.
All right, we got to take...
All right, speaking of the movies, TV, Gary Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be on Different Strokes. His parents had to, like, get rid of them somehow.
They got in a fight.
They were his adopted parents.
They took everything.
Yeah. He's had some history. He's had a
Did
bunch
he ever
of...
get anything from him? Because he took him to court.
I don't know. He's got some rule now. You can't ask him about Different Strokes.
Uh-oh.
He's got all kind of rules. Gary, isn't that true? You can't ask you about Different Strokes anymore.
That's right.
When did that happen?
This year.
Yeah.
Was that your New Year's resolution?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he refuses to be interviewed about Different Strokes.
Anymore.
Anymore. You got it.
Is that because you're, like, emancipating yourself from that?
No, it's not even about emancipation. It's about moving on. It's about that time moves on and I move on and there are bigger and better adventures out there.
Right. He just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Hey, did you ever get any dough out of your parents? I remember when you sued them because they went through a lot of your money you claimed. And
No, please. You know, after 15 years, you don't care anymore.
Really? So you never got any dough?
No.
Howard.
Yeah.
I saw the saddest report. I mean, really, really sad on Dateline. They had, they went through all the different kinds of money, but finally there was $1 million left, sort of like for Gary's retirement.
Yeah.
And there was a court order that it could not be touched, and they somehow got a judge to open it up, and they went through that too.
Wow. Damn.
Hey, that's the risk a child takes in choosing this business.
You didn't
That's
choose
why
it.
I've always said if you can make dinosaurs, you can make kids.
What does that mean?
Well, Jurassic Park, all the dinosaurs were CGI.
Right.
Well, if they could CGI dinosaurs and have us believe that they're real dinosaurs, then they can CGI kids and have us believe they're real kids.
So you wouldn't have any more child actors, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I agree with him there. I think child acting should be outlawed.
Thank you.
Because these kids are not choosing it. The parents are choosing it. And they'll always say, no, my child loves it.
Well,
because they love it because they want the approval of their parents.
And they want that money.
Right.
But I don't know if that's true 100% of the time.
Well, see, Dick Van Patten and Mickey Rooney will argue with you all day long that it's a great business for kids and it's a lot of fun. But what about the politics and the business of show business? What about that part? They never talk about that.
What about
part.
a kid having a life free of pressure as a kid because you get enough of that as an adult?
Exactly.
Well, the pressure comes from somewhere else, but maybe the kid just wants to perform.
Yeah, perform when you're 18. Plenty
there
of
you
time.
go. When you can make some choices.
Right.
Oh, please.
When you're an adult.
Stop getting on people's...
I'm with Gary on this. I'm sorry.
I'm with Howard on this one.
Thank you, Howard.
No, I'm saying if a child wants to perform, they should be able to perform.
A child doesn't
They should
know.
perform at 18.
That child's brain is not even formulating absolute thought until they're about 10 or 12.
Can I be honest
they
with
don't
you?
want to perform.
I'm 46. My brain isn't performing.
I'm not sure anybody's ever is.
That's right. But anyway...
well, you got to ask those Wall Street guys on those stupid scooters when they're scooting themselves to work whether or not their brain is fully functional.
No, I'm going to get to that in a second, but let me ask you something. I remember, too, the last time I spoke to you, because you were low on funds, you were selling off all your personal effects on the Internet. Whatever happened with that? Did you make some money?
Oh, yeah, I got my $10,000. I still have most of my personal effects.
What did you
I just
sell?
got rid of the stuff that was junk and that was in my way.
What was it, like Different Stroke stuff?
No. Actually, it was a leather couch, a couple of shirts, some Hollow World Cafe hats.
What did you end up getting?
.com hats.
Did you
some rapper guys and some sports figures even threw in some hats for me.
How much money did you raise? 10 grand?
10 grand.
And what about wasn't there a date with you that was part of the auction?
Yes. That was an additional $5 grand. She wanted to go on a date with me, and she bid on me, and she won.
How tall a broad are we talking?
5'8", 5'9".
Really?
And how did that go? Was it a good date?
It was a very good date. I think she had a lot of fun.
Was she good looking?
Well, she was good looking. I thought she was good looking.
But nothing came of it.
But you didn't bang her?
Oh, no, of course not.
So that would
That's
mean,
prostitution.
that would mean-
Prostitution is illegal.
that would mean Gary's still a virgin?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's uptight about, he's afraid of getting AIDS and stuff, which I understand, but like you could wear a rubber and, you know, be with a chick.
Well, of course. But you know what? I enjoy talking to a woman, looking at a woman, and giving her love more than I would enjoy, you know, the sexual aspect of the relationship. There's something very cerebral for it for me that's very satisfying.
Even when you were at the top of your fame and stuff, you didn't get like a massage from a chick and she gave you a happy ending?
Yeah. No, none of that. No.
I was going to say, what do we mean by virgin?
Yeah. Like,
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
You've kissed girls.
Yeah, of course I'll kiss a girl if she'll let me.
Any girl ever give you a reach around?
No.
Nothing.
Would it be wrong, Gary?
No girl.
Howard,
No girls
you're
ever.
in radio. Women are going to give you a reach around. I'm not in radio.
Yeah, but you're famous.
Huh?
You're famous, and you're not only that. There's going to be chicks who dig you because you're Gary Coleman. Or
You know,
or
I
maybe
never
other
had the groupie thing.
Really?
Never had that.
I have a scenario for you. If you met a girl and you went back to her room and she wanted to get naked while you just did things to yourself, is that part of what you would do, or is that you don't even do stuff like that?
He'd do that.
No.
Any man would do that.
Well, yes, given the opportunity, but, you know, America's sexually frustrated right now.
I could get you a chick to do that.
Give me one. What do you do, call her up on the phone and tell her to get on a plane and fly out to L.A.?
I know chicks, hot chicks, who will stand there stripped down for you while you pleasure yourself.
Oh, jeez.
I'm telling you, I do. I know 'em. If you want that, you say the word. I'll give you that, my man.
And
I appreciate that, Howard, but I don't think that's necessary right now. I carry on a hot love affair with my model trains and my computers and video games. I don't think I need a woman to strip down and tease me.
Yeah, and you're heterosexual too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everything's functioning. It's not a lack of function here.
You want me to come and prove it to you?
Yes. Yes, we do. As a matter of fact. Robin, you want that? You're willing to have sex with Gary Coleman to
I
prove?
never said that, Howard.
Oh. She's clean
I
as a
know she has
whistle.
fantasies about me.
Because I don't get it. Like, I mean, like, so when was the last time you had an orgasm?
Or have you?
Have you ever had one?
Oh.
Really?
Can't say that I really have.
Oh, come on.
Wow, Gary, that's amazing.
Physically
have to.
So
Gary,
he
that's amazing.
do himself.
But if you
You're
don't,
saying you don't even touch yourself?
No, I'm
Wow.
not an ape. I'm not a monkey.
How can you really say that you know everything works?
I can't, I guess.
Yeah,
But it's never been that important to me. You know, most guys base their entire self-worth on sexual activity, and I have never done that.
I know I do. You too, right? Yeah. But I know a lot of guys like who don't have sex. They're asexual.
You know, no, I know one or two.
I know two. I'm not going to name them, embarrass them.
Come on, tell me.
No, you know one.
Well, you're talking to one, I guess.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe you have a fear of intimacy.
No. I'm a great cuddler. Love to cuddle.
You do
Given the
cuddle?
opportunity, I will cuddle a woman until she melts.
Do you think that if you hadn't gone through this whole child acting thing and everything messed you up, that you'd have a different outlook on sex?
I'd probably have 6 kids by now. I'd be in a gang, and, you know, I'd be robbing banks.
Really? Well, let me tell you something, though.
I'm confounded. You know, I'm sitting here. I can't really figure this out.
Yeah, me neither.
It's not to figure out. It's just I am.
So you're
I exist. I am who I am, and I don't have any problems with it.
But
But everybody goes through adolescence where, you know, you want to know.
You're having rational thoughts.
You wake up in the morning, you're aroused, right?
No.
Because you have to pee.
No.
You're not.
No.
Oh, you might.
Have you seen a urologist?
Well, Gary's got medical problems.
Fool.
It might be a medical thing, Gary.
No.
You know what? He's having rational thoughts about a very emotional feeling.
Something you can't control.
Something you can't control. And he's being rational and controlling it. It's very hard to do.
It is?
Yeah.
Ask Gary.
I've been a monkey a lot of times, man.
No, your penis is regular size, right?
Well, for a guy my size, yeah I would say
exactly. So. And you got both balls?
Yeah, I got both balls. You want
there
one?
You go.
I'll send you one.
No, don't send one.
But Howard.
Yeah.
What, Robin? What?
Don't you just automatically have
dreams?
Dreams,
not.
once in a while?
Yeah, but he might. He might have a nocturnal emission.
I might.
Yeah, but he's just not aware of it.
Well, you know in the morning.
I find it hard to get to sleep if I don't do that.
You have to, Howard, when you have a nocturnal emission, you're well aware.
Yeah.
You're glued to the bed.
Exactly.
And isn't that sort of a rite of passage in adolescence?
Yeah, have you ever had a nocturnal emission?
Probably when I was an adolescent, more than likely, yeah.
Man, you're something else. You're an unusual guy.
No, I'm the next level guy. I'm the guy that women have been looking for the last 1,000 years.
No, trust me, they're not looking for that. Women love it.
They love men to base their entire self-worth on their sexual activity.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's sad.
You know, women love smart guys and funny guys, but at the end of the day, they like the good ones.
They like a guy who can really give it to them hard.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, after I get done cuddling her and talking to her and giving her all the mental and spiritual support that she needs, I'll give you a call and I'll put her on a plane and send her to you.
Although they do say 70% of the people who've had dialysis suffer from some sort of impotency.
See?
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, but you're not suffering from that.
No.
I don't want to like get you into things with you, but have you ever performed an oral act on a woman? Just for her?
Why would I want to?
See,
he doesn't like
I went through biology class.
Yeah,
that kind of turned it off for me.
He knows what's brewing down
Well, then at that point, why do you touch a public telephone? You know what I mean?
I don't want to touch a public telephone, believe me.
I'll tell you, Gary, though, after all that cuddling and stuff that you do with these broads, she's going to go out and get laid somehow.
Hey, I always knew that when I was 16, that I would never be just the one for her.
Wow.
She'd have 4 other guys just like me.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
He's like John Voight in Coming Home, except even he performed oral on a woman. You know what I mean? Like, he couldn't do anything, and he cuddled.
Is Gary, what does his cuddling entail then? I mean, is he going everywhere?
Just cuddling and kissing and hugging.
Exactly.
No.
Well, that is
traveling
a wonderful intimate act, but at the same point, you do get aroused, and you got to somehow finish off somewhere.
Exactly.
That man does.
Wouldn't be me, unfortunately.
Right.
I'm just one of these, guys that just, I don't know.
Hey, Gary,
doesn't do anything for me.
All right, let's change.
That just, I don't know.
Hey, Gary,
doesn't do anything for me.
All right, let's change the topic. You want to discuss, because you always got these things going on. You want to ban scooters in New York City?
Well, UGO.com feels that guys in ties going up to Wall Street on their little foot-powered scooters is a fashion fiasco. I happen to agree with them.
So it's just a fashion thing?
It's pretty much a fashion thing. I mean, we all know the horrible statistics. There's 33,000 people injured and 3 people dead. We all know that stuff. And we're not discounting that. But, I mean, just a 30-year-old guy going up to Wall Street in a suit on his foot-powered scooter or scooting through the office or through the radio station, that's a little bit too much letting your inner child out.
He looks retarded, is what you're saying.
Basically, yes. I mean, Howard, come on. You don't scoot around on one, do you?
No, I don't. Dan,
This is a child's toy, you're saying, and adults should leave it alone.
Yeah, Dan.
Basically, yes.
Dan,
but I mean, if you look at what you have to deal with in not just New York, but any major city, you have to deal with rollerbladers, skateboarders, bicyclists, women with carriages.
It's one more thing.
Balls.
I can't believe this annoys you. Dan, you're on with Gary Coleman.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Dan. Good morning. How are you?
What's your problem with a scooter? I work in Philadelphia. I work between 2 offices. They're like 5 blocks apart. I got to get back and forth. I scoot between the offices. No big deal.
He says you look like a retard.
I think Gary looks a little more like a retard than I do.
I wouldn't judge him as a retard, but the company I work for, UGO, thinks it's silly.
UGO.com.
Yeah, they just think it's silly. I mean, whatever happened to rollerblades or roller skates? That's an easy way to get around, and you can control that better, and you're not going to kill yourself.
Are you still running?
The difference?
Are you still running for governor of California?
Oh, no. No, not at all. I actually missed my chance to be a senator, actually.
You wanted to run for Senate.
Yeah.
And whatever happened with that woman suing you, that one who said, where did you go to, like TV court with her?
Yeah, Judge Mills Lane, which nobody saw because no one watches the show.
Right.
But,
here.
She saw it just the way everybody else saw it. It was a tie, and I didn't have to give up any money, and she has to go away.
Right.
Get laid, go disappear, go whatever the hell she does.
So that's over with.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, Casey?
Howard, on that scooter thing, I think Gary's looking for signatures to I think you get 50,000. You get to.
Yeah, UGO.com has started a referendum on a mini site on their network, and they have a referendum to ban these little foot-powered scooters. Mainly because it's a fashion faux pas, and secondly because it's just a damn nuisance. And they have not gotten one refused referendum yet.
Gay Rich, you're on the air with Gary Coleman.
Rob, hi guys, Happy New Year. Robin,
Happy New Year to you all.
Robin, I'm with you. Gary does not sound right. My gaydar is going off. Why would he not want to do oral on a woman if he's a straight, healthy man? Like, I don't get it. Gary,
well, like I said, because unfortunately I went to biology class and I found out how a woman functions, and that's not some place I'm going to put my face. Sorry.
That is so retarded. That does not make sense. Like
to Gary, it does evidently.
Well, it doesn't bother me none.
All right. What do you?
I mean, people will judge you on all kinds of bizarre things, and if people are going to judge me because I don't go down on a woman, then oh well. I guess they're just going to have to judge me.
That's right.
But obviously, you're so aggressive and like pent up. Like it's obvious in every word that comes out of your mouth. Like both like audibly and just from like what you're saying. I mean, you need some kind of release. Like I think physically, Robin. Like I mean, you are the nurse. Like don't you need to have some way of releasing stress or whatever, if you want to talk about it so scientifically?
Biological need?
Yeah.
And
I would
like
think so.
To do things that feel really good.
I know guys who are like monk types. They do not do this. They don't even pleasure themselves.
My gaydar is going off, Howard. I don't know.
Gary says he's not gay.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Thank you, Gay Rich.
You can't really be gay if you don't really like guys.
He says he doesn't like guys.
Yeah, there are some gay guys who don't like guys, though.
There are?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it sounds like he's
Seems like a waste of time. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. But Gary releases energy other ways, through his trains and punching guys in the balls on their scooters. Let's go to Jim. Jim, one final question for Gary Coleman, who is associated with Ugo.com, UGO.com. Go ahead.
Hey, I caught your interview with Matt Lauer a few months ago, and you gave it to him pretty good, Gary.
What happened?
You know what? He's a jerk. And he always be a jerk to me. He tried to be really nice and friendly before and after, but see, I don't go for that.
What happened?
I heard you gave it to him pretty well.
I heard you walked off. You walked off the Today Show, right?
No, I didn't walk off. I just told him that he was one of those members of the press that just needs to not be a member.
Little Matt got a little flustered, too.
What did he ask you that was so offensive?
Oh, no, just the way he was acting. He was trying to be one of those, I'm going to get the story because I am God here. He's trying to be one of those types.
Well, I'll tell you, Katie Couric has interviewed me twice, and she pulled the same thing with me. She was interviewing me about my movie. Off the air, she's telling me the movie was brilliant. She loved it. She laughed.
Don't you hate that two-faced?
Yeah.
That crap?
Yes.
Yeah, they put you on television, they try to eat you alive, and then they go, oh, you were so wonderful. Oh, we just want to have you back. Are you crazy?
Yeah, and then we
got Matt flustered by the end of that interview.
Yeah, I got to tell you, we got on camera, and then she started I said to her, didn't you just tell me that you said you loved the movie? Why don't you tell everyone? She goes, I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Don't you hate that stuff?
Yes, I do. Because
Damn them. See, that's why I won't do those kind of shows, those morning shows. I won't do them unless I know that I'm going to be treated fairly.
Well, I can't imagine.
Did he try to hit on you, too?
I'm sorry?
Did Matt try to hit on you?
Did Matt try to hit on me?
Matt Lauer
No, Matt would be jobless if he had tried that.
Right.
Why, is he gay or something?
I don't know. I don't know what the point is in that. But anyway, let's go to Jim. One final word. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Yeah.
This Gary guy, man, what's his problem? Was he gay or something?
No, you already missed part of the interview. No, I'm not gay at all.
You're a faggot. You're a faggot.
No, not at all. Sorry. Unless he's in love with me. If he's in love with me, that's his problem.
What is it, Big Black?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, Howard?
Hey, man.
I got tape of Gary Coleman from his website talking dirty to chicks, bro.
Talking dirty to chicks? Is that true, Gary?
He did
He's got a tape of a performance.
I see.
It was written.
You got it?
Yeah, I got four different tapes of him talking, man. It's really funny.
Does it need to be bleeped?
Not really.
Let me hear
I mean, it just depends on, you already played it, Howard. You had it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
I know how it is. We've all done bad things, baby. We all have those guilty feelings in our hearts. So you're going to spread those little legs. That's good. That's right. We're going to check for holes. See what we can find. Wash it and scrub it and make it clean. Then we're going to get nice and wet. That's right. And I'm going to ask you one more time. What's my name?
Whoa.
Gary, you're my hero, bro.
And you don't play with
you,
yourself?
man.
Come on.
Come on, what?
You
It was
must play with
written.
yourself.
Hell, I even edited the damn thing.
Well, anyway, listen, Gary, we will find out more about your hatred of these Razor scooters.
It's not my hatred. UGO.com has this referendum, and they want people to go to the site, UGO.com, and check it out for themselves and make their own judgment.
All right.
All we need is 50,000 signatures. I mean, what's the likelihood? You got all these scooter lovers out there. What's the likelihood of this thing actually becoming a referendum, huh?
Well, Ryan, what is it?
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
I got a job for Gary Coleman. It's light electrical work if he wants to do it.
What is that?
All he has to do is hold a lantern on my front lawn.
Well, that's very racist.
Well, of course it is, but I don't respond to racism either.
Come on, I'm going to put up $1 million for you too, Howard.
All right, thank you.
It's out there. What's the likelihood of this thing actually becoming a referendum, huh?
Well, Ryan, what is it?
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
I got a job for Gary Coleman. It's light electrical work if he wants to do it.
What is that?
All he has to do is hold a lantern on my front lawn.
Well, that's very racist.
Well, of course it is, but I don't respond to racism either.
Come on, I'm going to put up $1 million for you too, Howard.
All right, thank you.
Oh, your listeners, Howard. Where do you get them from?
What is it, Chris?
Hi, I wouldn't normally call in to out anybody, but being that he professes he's such a heterosexual, Gary, do you remember off of St. Mark's Place and 10th Avenue, 98, you took me to a hotel, we played you wear an engineer's cap, don't try to even lie.
What a freak.
I have a picture of you and I on MissKitty.com.
All right, thank
yeah,
you.
right.
No,
That's a doctored picture. People ain't got no pictures of me doing nothing because I don't do that kind of
right,
thing.
I know. You're very germphobic, to say the least.
Germphobic and pressphobic.
Right.
So I am not going to, compromise myself in that way.
Well, Gary, you're always an interesting interview. Check in with us
Yes,
again
you are.
anytime you want.
Thank you.
UGO.com is where they can find out more about this ban of the scooters in New York City. And thanks, Gary.
Oh, thank you, Howard. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Bye,
Happy
Gary.
New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year
to you all.
There's Gary Coleman, who doesn't talk about different strokes anymore. He has officially...
He sort of made a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I got to get...
And what a day, what a day. They're saying it might be snow today in New York, and that really gets me upset because I go back and forth to Long Island, and man, when it snows, it sucks.
It's slush.
Saturday night, I went... I was just talking to Cabby. Saturday night, I went to this weird... See, record company guys are always hyping crap to me, you know what I mean? They want to get people to show up to stuff. So I had heard that Saturday night, the Black Crowes...
You mean Jesus?
Yeah.
Didn't he look like Jesus?
Yeah. The guy from the Black Crowes looks like Jesus.
I've been thinking that myself when I've seen these pictures of him lately.
You know what? He was a pretty nice guy. I met him backstage, and he was being real nice. I was talking to him, and Frampton comes alive.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Frampton, who doesn't look like Frampton in the least.
I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, so listen to this. So this guy, Matt Pollock from the record company, says to me, hey, you got to come to this thing Saturday night. It's closed to the public. It's a private concert.
Right.
Just for, friends of the Black Crowes. They're going to play with Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And it's sort of an unofficial wedding party for Chris and Kate Hudson. And Goldie Hawn's going to be there, and a lot of special guests. And I said, Debbie, if I'm awake, I'll go, because maybe something interesting to talk about, and maybe kind of fun, So it sounded like it was in somebody's living room, and I'd be partying with Goldie Hawn, and,
Right, you were going to have a good time.
Yeah, and so I called the guy 57 times to make sure that this is what it was.
He called him as much as I call you.
Yeah, exactly. I was stalking Matt Pollock.
Yeah.
Who's telling me, yeah, this is going to be a very special event, blah, blah, blah.
Gotta be there.
Yeah, so, it would be good. So,
What was it?
So I go out to dinner Saturday night to a very cool restaurant, by the way.
Which one?
Oh, my goodness. I love restaurants in New York, man. I mean, I could just die. Some of the food is so good.
Would they let me in?
You know. Forget it. Look at you. Guys wearing a ski cap and shorts.
You think it was snowing in here?
I heard it was going to snow like 50 inches this morning, so I got...
You didn't want to get your pants wet.
This dude wears shorts in winter so he can show off his tattoos on his legs. There's something so gay about that,
What's
man.
weird on his feet, meanwhile?
Little sneakers.
They're Nikes, but they're cab colored. They look like a cab.
Don't even pretend that you're not freezing cold.
I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So, anyway, so I went to a restaurant. Have you been there yet? AZ?
No, don't know that one.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Is that in Alphabet City?
No. It's at 21 West 17th Street. Went down to that joint. Something called Pan Asian. I don't know what Pan Asia is, but this is good.
Like Micro-Asia?
It's fusion food, they call it. Kicked ass. Kicked total ass.
Fusion food.
Fusion.
I don't understand.
Pan-Asia. It's Asian food cooked in a pan.
No, it's like I guess Pan-American, Pan-African or something.
No. Pan-Asian
Panamanian.
is across the Asian spectrum.
Oh.
All the foods are different there.
They serve a thing, it looks like a sushi roll, except it's a mashed potato with a crust around it with some caviar on it. And you pop it, please. You pop it in your, trust me, you pop it in your mouth.
It's just wrong. A fish egg.
Dude, no, the fish eggs are rule. Don't even talk to me about it. Fish eggs are the best.
He gets it.
I get fish eggs. I get it. I've gotten it since I was a little kid. I just couldn't get any. My kid couldn't get my mom to buy it. Hardly any fish eggs. It's just like for the salt. It's it's good.
A little crust there.
You would love it. And I don't even remember what else I had. Sashimi.
Is it one of those places where they have, like, these huge plates and then a little tiny piece of food in the middle?
Isn't
Like,
that beautiful? And they put a little ring of something green around it.
Exactly.
But somehow I walk out full. I do.
But you have to have 50 dishes.
Right. Yeah.
You know why I went there? I didn't know about this joint, but John Reiber from the E! Network, for my birthday, sent me 4 gift certificates to different restaurants.
The restaurants?
Yeah. The restaurant ain't cheap, though, because the gift certificate was for $250, and I figured I'd bring a bunch of my friends.
Yeah, right.
But it was just me and one person, and the bill was about $199.
Oh, just made it out of there.
Yeah. And then and the $250 was, the tip, and then I gave him an extra couple of bucks, too.
Yeah. So you paid a little more for your food than your gift certificate.
Yeah.
You're a generous man.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, so then you go to the Black Crows.
So then I said, hey, you know what? It's late already. I'll go over to the Black Crows, check it out.
That's happening, so let's go.
Yeah, so I go over there, and it turns out the guy isn't going on until 12:15, and I was going to leave because it was 10:30 when I got there.
Was it in somebody's house or was
it was in a place called the Bank.
Yeah.
The Bank. It's an old bank. Way small. So I go in there, and I see Chris Robinson. I go, can you guys go on earlier, dude?
Can you start playing now?
I mean, I want to hear it. And he goes, yeah, man, we decided we're going to start playing in 20 minutes. So I figured, okay, by 11 o'clock, that's cool.
And it was packed.
Wait a minute. Do you see Goldie Hawn?
No. Just Chris Robinson in Frampton.
Oh.
Okay, Frampton was hanging out.
No Jimmy Page?
Wait. So, he's special guest.
Yeah, right.
So then I go and I'm waiting. And, of course, they don't go on until 12:15.
Right.
And now I'm like...
Wait a minute. What time did you get there? Like 10 or something?
10.
Yeah. Ooh.
10:30.
Wow.
So I'm just... and then they, here, have a drink. I don't want to drink. And the audience is starting to fill up with... I have this little section, VIP section, right?
Does it have different levels, or is it all up?
No, all up. So who walks back there? The whole cast of Sopranos, except for Gandolfini. It was Edie Falco, Aida Turturro, the fat chick sister.
I saw her last night in Little Italy, walking down the street.
Yeah, she was there.
I didn't know her name.
Yeah, and then nobody does. I was like, hey, I'm a big fan of yours.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then that Dominic guy who plays Uncle Junior.
Oh, the old guy.
Who's a fan of ours, evidently.
Chizani or Chizani.
I don't know. Everyone was a fan of everybody there. You know what I mean? Everybody was a fan.
Everybody becomes a fan.
Yeah. So, wait a second. I love your work.
Right.
Yeah, I love your work.
I love what you do.
It ain't work, dude. Yeah, I love your work. Yeah, we're craft services table.
Right.
So, and then Liv Tyler was there. Oh, I know. I met her.
This is a happening crowd.
Yeah, happening crowd.
Well, she gained some weight.
She might have put on a few.
Oh, she's
because she picked it up her belly shirt. She showed me her belly. She goes, I got to get hit the gym.
Stretch marks?
She said.
No stretch marks. But, yeah, she said I got to hit the gym. But she's got this new boyfriend because I guess Joaquin Phoenix broke up with her.
Oh, he was her boyfriend?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Hair lip.
Joaquin Phoenix. So she's with some guy, but like he's like a skinny little dude.
I hate those
He's a
guys.
musician dude.
Musician dude. He looked wayfish.
Really
And,
trying to look wild, too.
yeah, and he had like angel wings on, like a pair of wings, like wings, like attached to his back.
That's gay.
Would you really walk around with somebody with angel wings?
Hey, whatever. Hey, you know, as long as she's happy. If she's happy, I'm happy.
Shorts is not gay. Angel wings is gay.
Dude.
I don't know what's worse.
Dude, you're both gay. No, he wasn't gay, but he just looked kind of, you know, he's trying to be weird.
Was
he wants
one of those guys, did you see a lot of these guys there that they like try to look ugly? Is that like the thing now where they comb their hair in front of their face?
Yeah, I try to do that.
Try to look scruffy and scrubby.
All right, so wait a second. So, yeah, be quiet, Cabby.
I'm sorry.
But people are annoyed by you.
What do you take at night while you're on?
Crack.
No, because I'd be looking on the floor for more if that was what I was doing.
So anyway, so I'm up there and stuff, and I saw Cabby down in the audience. I actually tried to get him upstairs, but no one could get a hold. The place was packed like sardines.
It was horrible for a fat guy.
Yeah. So anyway, some dude shows up upstairs while we're waiting for the Black Rose to go on, and he's wearing like a, I don't know, the guy had half his head caved in. It was like crushed with a bandage across his head, and he looked like an
accident victim.
Yeah, it looked like an accident victim. And I go, hey man, can't you remove that guy? He's bumming everyone out.
I don't want him to puss on me.
Yeah, right. And I was like, they go, oh, that's Richard Branson, the head of, isn't he the head of Virgin?
Yeah, he owns,
Virgin Records,
the airline and all the mega stores.
So I'm like, man, that dude's messed up. But then Cabby's telling me that wasn't Richard Branson. Richard Branson was down on the dance floor with his...
He was right in the crowd. I took a whiz next to the guy.
Oh, you did? It wasn't. So it wasn't Richard Branson.
No, it wasn't.
I was going to say, what happened to him?
Well, he must have told everyone he was Richard Branson, this guy. And then Cabby said Richard Branson's wife is real hot. And what he was doing, because the place was so packed, when the music started, Cabby got behind her and was like, rubbing up gets her ass.
Yes, I was all up in it.
Oh, my God.
The guy's a billionaire. That's the closest I'm ever going to get to $1 billion in my life.
Yeah, he had sex with a billionaire's wife, almost. Almost.
I had to go home and finish.
Did she complain?
No. She actually looked back at me and smiled. And she's the only British woman I've ever seen with nice teeth.
Right. There you go.
But I shook his hand.
Did you?
Nice, regular guy. I mean, he was down in the crowd. You know, you think a guy like that, he's worth
upstairs.
Would have security. No, he was getting his own drinks. And
yeah, it shows you how smart he is because you're rubbing up against his wife.
I was working it, too, man.
Yeah.
Love that.
Nice ass, huh?
That $1 billion buys good cheese.
She's a little short, though, so I had to kind of crouch down.
Should have left her alone and picked his pocket.
You should have been rubbing up against even their new stuff. You didn't even know what they were playing.
Yeah. You know, Matt was promising like 3 of the Beatles were going to be there, you know.
He was. He called up. Okay, I'm nobody. We all know that. He called up the show, the Kane Show on Friday night, and he's like, oh, man. Or no, it's Thursday. I'm sorry. We got this big Black Crowes thing, and he said the exact same thing he said to you. Was, we got Jimmy Page, and all these famous people are going to be there. Howard, he said, your name Howard's going to be there.
You say that on the air?
No.
Oh, this is off the air.
This is off the air.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, sure, put me on the list. And he's like, see if Kane wants to go. So I asked Kane, and Kane's like, no, he doesn't like stuff like that. But he ended up going.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, I'm going to put you guys on the list. When we got there together, neither of us were on a list.
Yeah, I got Jackie in.
Yeah, he told me we were going to be on a list. Kane knew all the door guys from other nightclubs, and they're like, oh, you guys are fun. Get these guys in here.
Yeah.
But we weren't on a list. I'm like,
luckily you knew somebody at the door.
Yeah.
With Kane.
There is no list.
No.
What did this guy want to riot outside?
I don't know. They wanted to get, like, buzz going, you know.
Right.
Is this an effort to revive the Black Crowes?
I would imagine so.
Because now he's married to Kate Hudson?
I think they're making a last run. This is some buzz about Chris. Let's try to capitalize.
Someone told me they got a Grateful Dead vibe going. They can go on tour anywhere and attract thousands of people. But is that true?
I saw them in Minneapolis. They played a free concert years ago.
Yeah.
And literally, there was almost 100,000 people that
that's free concert.
Right, but I think the Black Crowes are a good band. I mean, they
are good.
They're a good rock and roll band, and they're, they're the dinosaurs. They'll just keep going.
He seems to have mellowed out, too. When we had him on the show years ago, before they got famous, he came in here, and I thought he had like a lot of attitude. He was a real stoner. He was all, into pot every minute.
Right.
And, like, I was talking to him backstage. He seemed like a real nice guy.
But he he's always been nice.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I mean, he got upset with us once because you didn't recognize him at the MTV Awards.
Oh, really?
Remember that year?
I know. I'm glad I didn't remember that.
Cartman thing.
Yeah.
And they opened the show. They were the first act to go on before the host came out.
Yeah.
And they came back to the dressing room after they got off stage to say hi to you.
Yeah.
And you were like throwing him out. You almost literally threw him out of the dressing room because you didn't know who this was.
Hey, I'm Fartman.
Right?
It's not Howard, it's Fartman. They're going to blow my cover. Yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't even remember that.
See, you didn't know who he was.
No, I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't know I blew him off. I was probably nervous about getting up on those stupid wires.
Like, Howard, Chris from the Black Curtain, they go, oh, yeah, what are you guys up to? And they were like, we just performed.
Hey, F you.
I got bigger fish to fry, man. I'm going to hang.
Yeah, I got to go hang from a wire 50 feet in the air. I'm about to lose my finger. So, I split early.
Did you? I heard Mick Jagger showed up.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what someone said. That he bumped into Mick Jagger and Peter Frampton, and Peter Frampton started talking to him, and he's like, I kind of wanted to talk to Mick Jagger,
Yeah.
But what would you say to Mick Jagger?
I don't know, but I don't know. I just I went home and went to bed.
Did you?
Yeah.
So if anything happened, you don't know about it.
Did you get hammered up?
Was I drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little lit.
That's cool.
Yeah. I hope you weren't.
No, you know what? It's weird. Kane said this to me. He looked at me during the show, and he goes, Cabby, I'm really proud of you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I trust you like I didn't trust you when you first came out here.
Yeah.
He said, you got this look about you like, you don't care about all the alcohol that's going on. You know what I mean?
I've seen that look before, right before you went off the wagon.
No,
check his socks.
How about Rachel Hunter busting Kane?
You know what? She was really bagging on him. That's why I called in.
But she's saying they didn't have sex. You don't agree. What are you saying? Say it if you're going to say something.
You want me to say it? Yeah. I'll say it. I know for a fact they might not have had the all the way, but they fiddled around. They played with things.
Well, she claims nothing.
She's phony baloney because when I called her on it, she started trying to change her story. And you know what? Kane never, ever went around. Kane is one of the most private men I know. He never went around bragging. Kane doesn't talk.
Look how Cabby knows about Kane.
I do.
He knows more about Kane than no one wants to know.
I don't think he knows what goes on in his own bedroom more than he knows about Kane.
Well, Kane was going around bragging.
You know what? I was in the studio one night.
Yeah.
And because I was working late.
And you know what? That ain't true about Kane.
How do you know he went out with Rachel Hunter unless he bragged?
Because he told everybody.
He did.
And you know what? I walked in there one day and I go, Kane, what's this? I hear about you and Rachel Hunter. And he winked at me and he goes, dude, got her cell phone number. I mean, come on.
I've heard the voicemail messages she's left on his voicemail.
Yeah, so. What'd she say?
She's, I miss you. When I really want you to come out to L.A. and hang out with me.
That don't mean she had sex with him.
Wait a minute. He's playing her voicemail messages for Cabby?
But he's one of the most private dudes.
No, he wasn't playing.
Oh, yeah, where'd you hear him?
He was listening to him, and I got to go in the studio to put
F you.
You know what?
Right.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to defend my man on this one.
But he needs to put him on speaker so he can hear our messages.
You know what? I think you get them both on the show.
Howard.
That's what you do. You get them both on the show.
There's weird drama going on because Rachel's sister was mad at me because I busted her about her complaining about, what a pain in the ass Kane was being. Because one night we were out, and Rachel's sister's just like, who the F does he think he is going around talking about my sister like that? And I talked about that on the air, and she's like, man, you busted me. So there's all weird drama with those two. They either they didn't do anything, or they did something, and she wants no part of it.
According to Rachel, they did nothing.
Well.
And according to you, who says Kane is so private, he's busy playing his voicemail.
He didn't play it
and he's telling Gary, Rachel Hunter got her cell phone number. Come on.
When Jimmy Reed came in and said that she called the hotline, she called the hotline a lot for a couple months. Not many people have that phone number.
Look how excited he is.
I got to defend my man. He's my man.
He sure is.
Yes,
He's your lifeline.
He's my lifeline.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So
go have a drink, please.
Oh, please.
Really. Let's end the suspense. What is it?
Nothing. I think it's funny that how you loved him so much 3 months ago. He wanted you dead.
Hey, you know what? We mend fences.
Right.
All right? Yeah. Hey, the Kane Show has never sounded better.
They're into the honeymoon again.
The Kane Show has never sounded better.
I bet.
We're going after some people.
Good.
Take names.
Good. I like that. Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger. Survivor. I love that.
All right, dude.
Come get some.
the girl who did my tattoo. So, of course, Cabby has to still find reasons to call me.
Oh, God.
Because he stalks me.
Oh, man.
So
I've been waiting outside your apartment.
So he goes, this is Lee. And he goes, listen, man, I'm thinking of getting some more tattoos. And I'm like, oh, that's just what the guy needs. He just needs to be the tattooed lady.
What's left?
Yeah, what's left? He goes,
my neck.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting some more tattoos. And he goes, what's your dude's name who did yours? And I'm like, oh, now he wants my tattoo.
Yeah, that'll match.
I don't know any tattoo artists.
He'll have two good tattoos among all the bad.
Yeah.
I don't have a bad tattoo on my body.
She might look at you and go, you know what? I don't want my work on you.
Oh.
No, but anyway, the woman who did it was Kate over at Sacred.
Okay.
So go check that out.
It's just called Sacred.
Sacred Tattoo.
Okay. And that's in the city here.
That's in the city.
We're in the city.
Oh, God.
You know what?
I'm not the latest bulb on the tree, all right?
Sacred Tattoo.
Sacred Tattoo.
Ask information.
Okay. And I can throw your name around there like I know you?
No. Please, don't embarrass me. All right. Anyway, let's take a break. So much to talk about.
Yes.
No, not with you.
Did you have a good trip?
I think we had a successful trip.
I heard Vegas was insane.
Insane. They had to close the hotel down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you've got...
We were like the Rolling Stones. This is Jackie outside.
Like the Beatles.
Rolling Stones.
You know, I felt like Keith Richards, the Mick Jagger. I was green and drunk.
I think there's a lot to wrap up about the trip. I heard there were some things that went on.
I heard some things, too.
We don't know about.
Yeah. Well, I went to bed right after the show, so
I wish I could have gone.
That was good.
Was it a haven of sin? Like it came off?
Yes, it was.
Man.
Benji was
I would
naked.
have stayed in Vegas for a week. I thought Vegas was...
Did you like Vegas?
Yeah, I love Vegas.
I didn't get to do much, because every time I went downstairs, people were, giving me the Howard.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like a douchebag running around
It's just a vibe in the town I really liked.
Did you say Benji was naked?
Yeah.
Benji was naked at the Playboy Mansion.
Benji has no penis.
They've closed
Are you
down
kidding
the pool.
me? He took his clothes off?
He took his clothes off and jumped into the pool, and he has no penis.
Oh,
what a body.
Why would you take your clothes off?
Why?
If that was the case.
Dude, you have no penis. I ain't saying I got one, but you got nothing.
And he
but you ain't taking all your clothes off.
No, I'm smart enough to keep my clothes on. Oh, here it is.
He wanted to make sure that everybody saw him.
Come here, Cabby. And what's with your nuts? Oh, man, Robin, take a look at these.
I gotta see this. Let me see that. Share.
Just a second. Press that up against the glass.
It looks like a small portobello mushroom.
He's a woman.
Listen.
That's a girl.
Listen.
Yeah.
My penis before.
Yeah.
I will anytime take you on, have a measured content.
Dude, can I just say something?
Yeah.
I ain't saying I got a big one. I keep my clothes on. Dude,
I'll take you on.
I'll take you on. I will bet you $100 on.
No. Easy. We can't get too graphic, yeah.
Dude, there's no way.
I will take you on.
Looking at this.
I'll take you on.
What's that big, bruise on your gut?
I don't know.
I think he had
a patch of hair or something.
What is that?
I was trying to figure that out.
I don't take off his clothes and jump in the pool.
It's like pictures on Rotten.com of dead people. You want to look at it.
It looks like an autopsy.
Exactly. You can't stop.
But the thing to me was he didn't just take off his clothes and get in the pool. He had to make sure everybody was looking when he did it, because he wanted everybody to see.
I didn't see him. You were behind me. I didn't know what was doing.
He waited and waited and waited, and everybody was like, oh, my God. And then when most people were turned his way, he turned around, took down his pants, and then jumped in the pool.
Yeah, what were you thinking, bro? Dude, you have no wiener. Again, I have no wiener, but I keep my pants on. I'm not saying I'm any bigger.
I'm thicker.
Who cares?
Mr. Thick, yeah.
If you had a monstrous penis in a body like that, I'd keep my clothes on.
Yeah, right.
If you got some hanging, it's all right to drop trout.
No, but look, what's that? It looks like a surgical scar going across his belly.
Yeah, right.
There's so much rippling fat that you don't know what that is. It looks like when after a woman gives birth and they have those stretch marks.
That's just wrong.
I need to get in better shape.
Yeah, that you do.
Well, why didn't you wait to take off your clothes?
And who was that chick who got in the pool with you?
She was just some girl we had on the show for that oldest club kid, that 95-year-old guy.
She was the documentarian of the 95-year-old club kid.
There was this 95-year-old guy who dances at clubs. I let him in.
Right.
All I know is that one time I said to Gary, you got to pull him away from Rod Stewart. He was dancing right in Rod Stewart's face, and I'm like...
He was an annoying
He was an annoying guy.
Was he gay?
No, he was just annoying.
In fact, you know what the girl said? He gets really upset if he's not touching or fondling any girl.
Yeah, well, you know what? Tell him to get upset at home.
Thank God the place was packed, because he kept trying to crawl over the chairs to get to all those playmates who were sitting there.
He got some nerve. I got a call about 4 o'clock in the afternoon from the people of Playboy. Melrose Larry had called and asked, he wanted to bring his date, and we wouldn't let him bring it. He was annoying everyone.
Melrose?
Oh, who are you talking about?
I'm doing the club kid.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Melrose.
Melrose was fine compared to the club kid.
Because Melrose was also on top of Rod Stewart.
Oh, really?
Poor Rod.
He was like right on top of him.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. How'd Rod look? Does he have a hot little chick?
He looks great.
He looked good. No, he had his daughter with him who was hot.
She was a hot little chick.
Beautiful.
Hot little chick.
You know what she did to him?
You marry that chick, you could back up the Brinks truck.
Right?
Yeah.
I was talking to Rod for a second. I noticed on the back of his suit jacket was like some note.
Right.
She stuck a note on his back, his daughter.
What did it say?
It said something like, treat me with respect, or, it was like a goof.
Really?
Props department is what it said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Props department.
He looked pretty good, and then I read in the paper on Saturday that Rod Stewart had a cancer scare.
We had a scoop.
Yeah.
That was the first time he sung.
Well, he wouldn't talk. It was the first time he sang.
What kind of cancer?
Cancer.
Wow. And they had to slice through his throat. He couldn't sing for 8 months.
Yeah. And that was the first time he sang on that show.
Wow.
And he even said, I sing better now.
So is this a contest I can win, getting back to his girth thing? Yeah. I mean, can I?
Yeah, that's a contest you could win. If you bet him.
Well, there's no money.
Both of you have no money.
I'm talking about total area.
What do you mean total area?
Circumference.
Right. Dude, any direction you want to measure,
circumference.
I will smoke
What's your circumference?
Let me see here. That much.
So take him on. Make a gentleman's bet. Go ahead. Right. How much money you got?
I'll bet $100.
I got 100.
All right. You have to do fully erect.
Howard.
Oh,
fine.
Geez.
Ronnie was saying that Benji can't even beat the guy that won the small penis contest.
These are different.
We know they're different. Put up or shut up. Put up your $100 and measure against Cabby. Pick a day.
Everyone do a thickness right here.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to embarrass myself. I already did the measuring thing.
Let's do it.
And embarrass myself.
I mean, I don't know.
Dude, now you're backing down.
No, I'm not backing down.
So go take on Cabby. If you met a guy who wants to take you on, now get out of here. Get out.
I'm not backing down.
Get out.
I will do the contest.
All right, fine. Then leave. Leave. You're done.
Damn.
I don't want to drag this out.
All right.
Pick a day.
You're doing it right here, you exhibition.
All right, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, Cabby. Tomorrow you're on.
That's fine. Can I bring my girl with me to help me out?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I'll need his girl to help me out also.
I should come over and break
I thought your muse doesn't touch you.
What are you talking about?
All right, please, you're sidetracking me.
Yeah.
Leave. I don't care about your soup can.
Soup can.
Yeah, get out.
Campbell's. Benji's Campbell's.
I got to tell you, Benji finally did something right in his life for once, though, because at least he told Isaac and I were standing on the side of the stage, and he told us he was going to do that. So I managed to get on my headset. We got full coverage of every angle of it.
Well, that's what I meant. He wanted everybody to see.
Oh, man.
Are you a hedonist?
Look at me.
Are you one of those hedonists that takes your clothes
That's not what a hedonist is, Cabby.
Okay, well, then define it there,
That's
Webster.
an exhibitionist. A hedonist.
All right, can you leave, Benji? I can't get into this.
Have this conversation.
It's so not interesting. Goodbye. I'm done. I want to move on. Goodbye. Leave. Take the headphones off and leave.
All right.
Soup can.
He finally found a way to draw attention to himself out there.
Yeah.
All week long he was walking around in weird clothing and strange hats.
Yeah.
And nobody paid any attention.
Nobody cared.
He picked that picture up real quick, didn't he?
And he goes to me, everyone thought I was trying to be goofy with the hat. He goes, but I like hats. I just think it's a cool hat.
Yeah,
and we did the best thing we could do. We ignored him.
Yeah.
Hey, can we just talk about real quickly? I want to go over the list of people who really screwed us.
All right, why don't I do that? Let me take a break. I haven't even taken a break. It's hey, Cabby, good seeing you. Kate from Sacred Heart, go get your neck tattooed.
I'm going to get a big in Chinese characters. It's going to say "I eat ass."
Good. I like that. Good. All right, never come back again. Right. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to a man who can smell a breast implant at 40 yards. Howard Stern. The Howard Stern Show.
Hi there, Matthew McConaughey, and you're listening to a man who thanks the Lord, or maybe he's responsible for the moral decline of America, Howard Stern.
What you talk about? So, when I was coming home from L.A., when we went to Vegas, we had a private jet, which was like the coolest thing ever. Because me, Jackie, Dominic, and Stuttering John, and KC played cards, and it's like the flight went in no time. It was just very cool.
We weren't ready to get off the plane.
Yeah, we don't get treatment like that every day. We felt like the Rolling Stones. Hey! I'm Keith Richards.
More chicken, more shrimp, more beer.
Yeah, we were eating and partying. Robert got stuck up front with Fred. No, actually, Fred just stays up front. He didn't want to even be a male bonding thing.
I can't play cards, and that'd ruin your game.
All right, that's fair enough. Well, we stared at Fred a lot during the game.
Well, the thing that became very weird, I was sitting there watching a movie. I had headphones on, and I had my DVD player that you gave me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm watching movies, and I'm having a good time. But every once in a while, I'd hear something from Fred. And Fred had some game he was playing, like a computer game. And he was talking to himself.
Yeah.
He was having whole conversations.
I know he talks to himself during the show sometimes. I get scared. And then he makes faces.
We were studying his
Who was doing John does a face that Fred makes on the plane, and he goes, look at Fred's face right now. And we're looking at Fred's face.
And he's gonna goof on me.
John, come in and do Fred's face.
And then he scrunched up
We were
face.
taking turns trying not to get caught.
There it is.
Okay, I've memorized your faces too, John. Look at this one.
What?
We've been doing that for 5 years, so take one of them, all right, friend?
And so do you.
Howard,
there you go.
Howard.
It's so funny, though.
We didn't hear him talking to himself.
Somebody points it out, but we all can't laugh, because if we all laugh,
that'll ruin
it. Knows what we're
and even though I heard all these conversations, I refused to look up because I didn't want to meet Fred's eyes while he was having a conversation with himself.
Yeah, he was talking to himself, but we didn't hear what he was saying.
Yeah, right.
No,
neither did he.
I had the headphones on, so I don't know exactly what he was saying, but it was a lot of conversation for somebody who was alone.
Hey, Dominic.
I thought it was like a little scary. Like every time you looked over, he was like laughing and talking.
Yeah, he didn't need us.
He had a party.
He had a party going on.
Thank God you were on the plane, Dominic.
And you know what? Every time he walked through the door, if you notice, I really watch him careful, just in case he was going to make some move for that door. I wanted to grab him.
I don't know.
Thought he was gonna
I don't know.
I don't know what he said.
Dominic, you gotta eat something. You're really hungry.
Dominic is his sister starts laughing.
He gets so involved in his joke, and he doesn't know where the end is.
What'd you say?
When he was on the plane, every time he walked near the door, I'd get scared. Because I wasn't sure if that was the move he was going to make.
Still no idea. Fred never got up, Dominic.
Good God. You've been flying too much, Dominic.
Yeah, I haven't flown.
The air is thin.
It was good food on that plane, too.
Yeah.
Dominic didn't eat a bite.
Dominic, you been home or you been flying more?
I've been flying more.
Really?
I've been running the law practice. Everything's fine.
All right.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah,
you should come to L.A. with us.
I couldn't. I had to go back to work. But I want to really thank you. That was a great trip. That was
You're
a
welcome.
great night there. With the bet, with Scott, with the hat over his face.
Hey, by the way, thank God you gave me those extra sleeping pills.
You used them?
Yeah. Because I take this sleeping pill called, what's that called? Ambien. But I was running low. And I don't really use sleeping pills a lot, but I'm coming home from L.A., right? And my flight's at noon. I don't know what's going on with the airlines now, but my flight's at noon. They canceled the flight.
I know, I heard that.
Well, you were on my flight. You got canceled, too? Oh, you weren't. You were earlier.
I was on another flight. You were supposed to leave at noon. I was supposed to leave at 12:30.
Oh. And what time? But I heard you left 11. No. You left at 12:30?
My plane, yeah.
Oh,
But our plane had a technical difficulty. They had to sit on the tarmac for about a half hour trying to repair it.
Well, my flight got canceled altogether. Then they put me on the 1 o'clock. And so I get on there and I said, you know what? I had 2 hours sleep the last night we were there. I didn't get any sleep because I was at the Playboy Mansion and I was going to party my ass off. And then I ended up at some club
so you
called
didn't
Deep.
Go to bed right after.
No, honey, I was up all night.
I figured you
I
guys
was bombed out of my skull.
Yourselves.
I was bombed out of my skull. I disappeared into the bowels of the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah?
I was hanging out with all these playmates and stuff. It was way cool. Way cool.
What did you do with the Playboy?
Well, we talked. We were friends. No, I was hanging around with a whole bunch of people from, and then we went to a club called Deep, and I was dancing until about 3 in the morning. And
Anybody got tape of that?
Yeah.
I almost missed my flight thanks to one drunken joke man.
I heard Jackie got totally polluted.
Yeah, I was wasted.
Howard, oh, yeah? Well, yeah. You didn't tell me anything about that.
I was up at 6:30 on Thursday doing sun on the beach and then never took a nap, so by the time...
Well, you know what his Thursday was like. Wasn't that the sit and sleep day?
Yeah, it was...
It was sun on the beach.
Jackie has a sit and sleep appearance and then is arguing with the guy from sit and sleep because Jackie wants to be paid in bed. No, a bed means the wooden thing that goes under the box spring.
I got him up to a bed and a half.
Yeah. So, anyway, so what happened that night?
Wait a minute. So then he had to go to the Playboy Mansion. So it was, and I was talking to somebody at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they said Jackie and John were still at sit and sleep.
Right.
So he didn't have any time to rest, and it was right on to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, and then you guys got loaded at the mansion?
No, I didn't even drink. I went home, but I had like because you know they didn't have any good beer. They only had Bass and Guinness, and I don't drink that.
Oh, you went home?
Yeah, because Doug was having a party in the hotel we were at.
Oh, so did you go to the party?
No, I went home. I ordered a hamburger and fries and fell asleep.
Oh, really?
That's where I went. I went to...
You went to sleep too, Jack?
No, I went to Doug's. I left the place.
So Howard, let me tell you the story.
I thought you were supposed to leave the mansion.
So then me and
leave the mansion. They couldn't get me out of there. I didn't get out of there about 1:30.
I thought Howard was going to move in.
I know. You look comfortable. Yeah. Me,
After the broadcast, I never saw you again.
Yeah, I know. No one did.
Yeah, you guys...
I saw you for a little bit.
Fred and I snuck out of there. I
ended up in a room with the guy from Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I almost smashed in the mouth. Now I know why to give him... He's a cool guy, Steve, but when he starts drinking, man, he's like, he was going up to all the chicks and just kissing them on the mouth, and they were getting pissed.
Right. He just gets very touchy-feely.
Yeah.
And he drinks really fast because he just carries the bottle of Jaeger with him.
Yeah.
He just sloshes it down.
And then, I'm rapping to some chick there, and all of a sudden he's, in the conversation, and he goes, drink this bottle of Jaeger. And I'm like, dude, can you chill out? He goes, oh, that's right, man. He goes, that's right, man. You're cool. You're the head pimp, right, man? And I'm like, dude, I'm not. Just calm down, all right?
Didn't somebody tell us that he does get kind of belligerent when he drinks?
He gets angry.
Yeah.
The dude from Smash Mouth.
Yeah, because he was mad at me because I came in there for 2 seconds.
I said, well, you might as well be walking on the sun, dude.
He's a big-time toucher and pusher because I walked in. And he's like, dude, he starts pushing it.
And
he doesn't know how hard that is when he does that.
And he's chasing away girls, and I thought he was going to, start fighting and stuff. I don't know what his deal is. We gotta wrap that in.
How did you get away from him?
He's a big guy, too, right?
Yeah, very big.
You know what? It was a small room. Everyone's playing pool and playing games, and it was just like as soon as he walked up to you, you walked to the other side of the room.
All I know is even the whole broadcast got screwed up, because Rod Stewart did 3 songs in a row, and me and Gary made up in advance that we would after the broadcast, take Rod's songs and pepper them throughout the show.
Right, yeah.
So I was so bombed, Gary couldn't get to me, and I guess Gary was bombed.
Oh, you no.
I just couldn't get to you.
Yeah, but I thought you would just split them up, the songs. That's what we kind of decided.
We were going to decide whether we were going to keep the Smash Mouth song and where we were going to move stuff.
Yeah, so move it around a little. Take initiative. So anyway, he left them all in a clump in the broadcast. That was good.
You know that he wanted to split them up.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it to split them up?
Where do you want to put
I had already told you, put the new song closer to 9, and we had this discussion. Don't tell me we didn't have it. And I said, put 1 in the 6 and 1 in the 7.
Let's move on. I'll never win that one.
I know. I mean, come on. Come on. Well, how hard is that?
Well, where do you want to put them? Do you want to,
1 in the 7, 1 in the 8, 1 in the 9. I don't know.
Well, if I don't know where to put them, I'll just leave them together.
Yeah, just leave them in a clump, the worst possible scenario.
Be sitting here having a conversation. Who the hell are you to put
But, bro, why leave them all together?
Well, 6:30 in the morning.
All right. But Smash Mouth was 3 songs altogether?
That was 9:30.
But I thought we only wanted them to do 2.
And you were going to decide whether you liked the 3rd song.
Yeah, so split them up. All right, forget it. I'm not going to bum out the whole trip with this.
Yeah.
All right.
Great trip.
All right, let me just get over this so I don't yell.
Because there's other things to talk about.
All right, anyway, so he couldn't find...
You can't be found. You the decision... But, let's move ahead.
But we had the discussion ahead of time.
Right, it's done.
I'm sorry you couldn't find me. I was in the game room.
But we said we're not going to...
I mean, everyone was in there.
I found you.
Yeah, everyone found me. Everyone was in there but you. So I figured you were hammered.
I wasn't hammered. In fact, I was in there.
But then we saw each other at the club later on.
Oh, yeah, we could talk there.
Why not? Just tell me, hey, I'm leaving them in a clump.
I never got to talk to you there. Forget it.
All right.
Forget it.
I was hammered, but I could have... I was loaded out of my mind, but I could have said to him,
How
Put them anywhere. Spread them out. Spread them out.
How much eye contact did you have at the car?
What?
How much eye contact did you have at the car?
Well, we could have had it if you walked over to me.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, here's the scenario. He can't walk over you. He can't make eye contact. Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, can I just tell you one thing about Jackie?
Yeah.
Jackie, knowing that he had this day, this day from hell, getting up at 6:30 and everything, you'd think the night before, Jackie would reel it in and go in early. Jackie, what time were you up till the night before?
I'm sure you kept a lot better track of it than I did.
I was told that, like, Jackie, Tony, that does your hair, she said it was like 1 in the morning, and Jackie was just getting started.
That's right, because I left when Jackie was just getting there.
What do you mean just getting started?
The night before the Playboy party, Wednesday night, Jackie had some client friends he was with, and he was going to take them somewhere, and they all wound up back at the hotel. But we had been there for a while, had eaten. You had already gone upstairs. I went to bed about 15 minutes after you did. Jackie had just arrived and was settling in.
Hey, hold on a second. Matt Pollock's on the phone. Wait, Matt.
Hey, Jimmy Page just arrived. You come back to the club?
Yeah, nice.
No, seriously, he's right there.
Yeah, all right.
So meanwhile, you lean over to me during this performance, and Howard's in an area which is the only area of the VIP section where you can see the stage. And he leans over to me, and there's this guy who's bleeding from the head, as you were talking earlier.
But it wasn't Richard. I told the story already. It wasn't Richard Branson.
No. Well, I told you that. I was just kidding. I didn't know you'd take me seriously.
Oh, who was that?
The funny thing was, I walk out of there, and the real Richard Branson is standing there, and like with Mick Jagger. And I said to him, hey, it's pretty cool. Howard's there. He goes, why is he there in the only area that you can see the stage? I go, that's Howard's there. He goes, do you want a job in the morning? I'm like, I'm really sorry about this. So we were trying to get Mick back there, but they wouldn't let him. Your bodyguard was keeping everybody in
why didn't you introduce me to Goldie Hawn? That would have been fun.
Actually, she was up there also.
Well,
you had the best area in the club, but Jimmy had to crap out last minute because he's got back problems.
All right. I'll get Matt. Thanks, man. You know what? I was on that story 45 minutes ago. No one knows what we're talking about.
It's still a great story, though.
Yeah, but I'd have to go back and re-explain everything.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you had a good time, though.
I did, though. Thanks, Matt.
All right, bro.
I'm not going to...
We still don't know who the bleeding man was.
Right,
but anyway.
Yeah, right. Who was the bleeding man? And anyone who's waking up now has no idea what Matt said. They don't even know who Matt Pollock is.
Right.
Anyway. Nobody calls in when the story's going on.
They're always late.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Jackie's got the day from hell, and Jackie stays up till... I bet you Jackie was good for maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep.
So let me tell you my airline story. So...
Well, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so...
Jackie has one, too.
Yeah, Jackie has... I wanted to strangle him.
Okay, wait. I'll get to that in a second. Okay. Don't lose the flow.
You don't want to mess that one up.
So anyway, I'm supposed to go back. This just drives me crazy. American Airlines cancels the flight. Okay.
At least you knew it before you left the hotel.
Yes, and by the way, this happens every time I fly now. Something's going on with the airlines.
There's too many planes up in the air.
Yeah, it used to go like clockwork.
Somebody said... Now, that whole flight was canceled, right?
Yeah. The whole flight was canceled.
Now, why do they say it was canceled? Do they tell you it's technical, or is it not sold out?
They don't tell you.
Right.
And we said, is it a technical problem? And she was like, yeah, probably.
I think it was a not sold out situation.
Yeah, me too, because...
I hate when they start telling you you're in L.A., it's 80 degrees, and they start telling you there was a storm in Chicago, so your flight's canceled.
Yeah.
They start making it
right, if there's a storm anywhere in the country.
So anyway, I get on the flight, and I had gotten 2 hours sleep. Because after the Playboy Mansion, after that club, man, I just did not get any sleep. I was hammered, and
Did you hook up with Kylie Bax? That's what everybody wants to know.
Hell no. I told you exactly what she's about.
What, did she leave you immediately after the show?
After the show, so I walk over to her, I go, hey, Kylie. She goes, I have to go to a Maxim party, a club party, because we're going to go get... She just goes from club to club taking her picture taken.
Right.
She goes, because we're getting our pictures taken over there. So I go, what happened to the date? She's like,
Oh.
So then, I don't know, about 11 o'clock, though, I could swear she came back into the room where I was. Yeah, why was she still there?
Because she wanted to say goodbye to you.
She was still there?
She never left?
She was leaving, and then I said...
Yeah, great. So there was no date.
So she left you and was partying the whole time at the Playboy Mansion, then came to say goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. She let's put it this way. She ain't exactly hot for me.
Okay.
She's hot, though.
She is hot, huh? Yeah. That's a hot broad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she looked great.
And you can see her breasts, like her...
She was naked.
Yeah.
She had a little mesh. She's a very sexy girl.
Totally.
How cool is it? I thought Hef was just going to stop by. How cool is it that he sat there the whole show?
Yeah. But you know what's weird about it, though, and I realize why those shows are so hard for me? There's a whole audience sitting there that can't hear a word we're saying.
Couldn't hear it. I was yelling at Scott.
They cannot. Let me finish talking. They cannot hear a word we're saying, and they're all sitting there waiting for a show. It's set up. You know, it's so stupid. They set it up for the sponsors and Hugh Hefner and everyone to sit in an audience and watch us, and none of them can hear a thing.
And it's a silent movie.
They're watching us on a stage, and I start feeling like I can't even talk. I have to do something. Like, Benji jumping in the pool is a big deal to them because they get to see something.
But Howard,
actually, Benji saved the day.
It doesn't have to be that way, because there were times where you could hear, and then we'd come back from commercial, and I could have my headphones on, and then, Hef would be like, what, I can't hear? And I would say, Scott, how come the audience can't hear? And I would look over, and a couple of guys would push a button, and then they could hear.
I know. First of all, this is the last trip Scott's taken with us. Scott is no longer on the road with us. I'm just, you know what? I love Scott. He's a really good guy, seriously. But I don't want to kill him, and I don't want him killing me.
Yeah, because he had one meltdown that was very scary.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what? It just, I don't understand how the audience can hear. Because I'm talking to you, Hefner, and he's like, what? He can't hear a thing.
Yeah, after years of doing the birthday show where we finally worked that all out, I thought that was a done deal.
It was just a matter of pushing some buttons, and then all of a sudden
But they forget every time?
I know. I don't know what happens.
I felt bad because there was one time where
and then when Rod Stewart played, the whole audience couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
And they go, well, that's because we want it to sound good on the radio. And I go, why can't you do both?
That was a different issue. That one.
There's all kinds of rock concerts where people play into an audience. Yeah, I mean, this goes on every day.
That legitimately wasn't Scott's fault. One of the few things.
Okay, fine. I'm not blaming Scott. I'm not blaming anybody.
But right, all together.
All together, it's one big mess, technically.
But I've actually heard, groups play at Jones Beach. Now, they're playing for the audience, and they broadcast it on the radio.
I've gone to a Who concert where it's been on the radio.
I saw people in the audience, and they were like about to fall asleep. I go, Scott, turn the freaking volume on. Nobody can hear anything.
I know. The audience was...
expects people to just sit there with nothing to
So I get all freaked out when we do these shows, because people are expecting to hear something. They're just staring at us, and they don't know what we're saying.
And as soon as you could hear it, it was fine.
Yeah.
Finally, you have to just start talking to each other and ignore the audience, because otherwise you'd be crazy.
Yeah, and then I can't, really have any conversation because I realize the audience is staring at me, and they're bored out of their skull, and it makes you feel unfunny. So.
I know, and then there are people who don't understand who come in, and they're guests. They come to sit down, and they think the audience can hear and is not reacting.
Yeah, because Bill Maher was like, man, this is a tough crowd. I go, tough crowd? They can't hear you, dude.
Right, he's like, man, they're not giving you your props.
You couldn't hear the whole Bill Maher interview.
Right, you couldn't hear that.
Yeah, and he thought he was just bombing.
Yeah.
Can I very quickly just give you the list of people that really, really pissed us off by...
I didn't tell you the rest of my airline story, but go ahead.
People who broke our balls that had to have tickets to the show that didn't show up.
I know. We had limited tickets to the Playboy show. So, we basically said to people, you can't come because we just can't. They're only allowing us 500 seats.
And then people tackled and strong-armed to get their way in.
So we went out of our way to get them, and then the people don't show up.
All right, okay, the stupid ones were like people started calling that day.
Right.
To get another list. So Jenny McCarthy never made it. She called.
Why bother us?
Anna Nicole Smith was supposed to come. She never made it. But then, Rachel Hunter. I called us all week.
All week.
And we gave her the tickets.
Never made it.
She never made it. Fred from Limp Bizkit. My cell phone rang every half hour. Steve Kingston calling me. You got to get him in. You got to get him in. So I cleared some room off. He never showed up.
Yeah, I mean, don't bother us.
But the king,
Michael Rappaport,
the
king of
pissing me off, Michael Rappaport practically tackled me in the hallway.
Right, and was mad at us.
Right, and was really belligerent about it.
And never showed up.
Doesn't show up, and it's like, dude, we threw friends of ours out.
And we gave him more than, we only had one ticket.
You know what?
Gave him two.
There's a guy at FX who's the publicist that's great to us who wanted to come, and I couldn't let the guy come. So, I'm going to deal with the guy from FX forever. Right. I'll never see Michael Rappaport again.
I know. It was dumb. People are just dicks.
What was that about? Because not one soul on that list came.
Yeah. I want to hear from that guy and find out why he didn't come. I mean, really, he owes it to us.
I think I know what happened.
Yeah, I think that wife has got a hold of him.
His wife went home and just fist fought all night.
Well, because he didn't want to bring his wife, and then the thought of going to the Playboy Mansion with his wife was so horrendous. Stayed home. I knew that was going to be the problem. No guy wants to go to the Playboy Mansion with his wife. You want to go and hang out with chicks.
Well, his whole rap was that I want to go because I just want to say I've been. But it means he wants to go and have been without his wife.
Right, exactly.
I think he wanted to get the tickets and expected her to go, you know what, why don't you just go?
Yeah, go with your friends.
When she said, I want to go.
You're not kidding. All right, so anyway, so I'm taking the flight home, American Airlines. They canceled the flight. All the airlines I like American Airlines. I like flying them, but I get on the plane this time, and now I've gotten 2 hours sleep, and I'm saying to myself, I got to get some sleep. But I can't sleep on a plane. I just cannot do it. So I had these Ambien pills. So I took a sleeping pill. I said, now I'm going to sleep. Because these things do get you knocked out. They knock you out, but they don't keep you asleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like helps you get to sleep.
It'll make you smooth your way into sleep, but it won't drug you so you can't wake up.
That's right. So I take my pill, boom, fall asleep, no time whatsoever. Beautiful. 20 minutes later, the stewardess is shaking my arm. Mr. Stewart, waking me up. Mr. Stewart, do you want to eat lunch?
Oh, no.
And I'm like,
I didn't want you sleeping on the plane.
And I
wanted to be with you.
I'm so this is exactly right. So I'm so groggy, and then she sees I'm not even answering her, so she leaves me alone. So I'm up now. I'm furious.
You can't pop another Ambien.
No. So I'm sitting there and I go, listen, calm down.
To bet one way, and I want you to bet the other way. Because I knew what was going to happen. Whatever team I bet on was going to lose. So I said, just go and bet against me.
Well, anyway, so
simple.
Dominic gives Scott $4,000 to bet on any team he wants. Scott bets on the Giants. That was it. It was over. Giants shut out pretty much.
I actually had been winning at blackjack when we were playing. So I went over to Scott and I said, I'm going to give you $100 to bet.
What do you call in on? How come I can barely hear you when you call in?
I don't know. He said he was going to borrow $500, which he did. And then he was going to...
You were borrowing money from Dominic?
No, here's the deal. Dominic comes up to me and he goes, I want to play cards with you. Yeah. I said, listen, I can't play cards with you. I can't possibly gamble that much.
Right.
I said, if you want to lend me $500, I'd be glad to play with you. Otherwise I'm not going to...
Give me your money.
Otherwise, no, lend me. I didn't say give me. I said lend me.
Scott came down the first night to the casino in Vegas wearing like this suit or something. He was like a pimp. He looked like Pimp Daddy.
He was all dressed up?
Yeah, you were all dressed up for the casino.
I had a sport jacket on, that's all.
I'm a double down.
My casino outfit. Hey, I need...
Sit back, ladies. I have arrived.
I want to look my best in Vegas. He was quite dapper, actually.
Thank you.
Turned around and went, who's he with?
When's the early bird special?
You see the jacket before.
That jacket was from... God knows where he got that.
Like 1950. Tan tweed.
Really?
It was so fun. And a striped shirt.
Oh, no.
I wasn't wearing a stripe.
And you know it's my fault.
Of course it is.
I knew I should have let him just bet on my
you shouldn't have bet the Giants. You don't bet the Giants, Scott.
Why would you bet the Giants? Don't you care about us?
The Giants, no chance.
Such a jinx. Ooh.
Such a trouncing.
Somehow I have a feeling no matter what,
No.
They still would have lost.
I don't think it was me this time.
I lost the bet and lost my balance.
I wish we had a video of him falling down the steps. It was so funny, man. And then you guys were pissed because you got to get out of the hot tub.
I'm glad you laughed, and I'm glad you were pissed.
No. He was just laying there.
I got hurt. And,
What?
Well, at the time it wasn't funny, but now it's funny.
The only one that cared was Doug.
What are you talking about? I was there. I was trying to pull you up. I was trying to drag you out of the thing.
He was trying to get rid of me so they can keep Artie.
You should have rolled him right off the roof.
Yeah.
I was trying to drag him up, you know. He said, "Go, no movie." I'm like, come on, get up.
Weekend at Bernie's. You were fine.
Yeah.
I think the best part was when we put the hat over his face.
Yeah, we knew that if Scott was there for the $100,000 bet, we'd lose.
If we could see it.
So we had to put a big hat over Scott's face.
Covered him completely.
And then we won.
And somebody, at one point during the card dealing, somebody could see the top of Scott's head, and they screamed, "No, cover it up!"
Yeah, I said that. I saw his head, and I knew we would lose. Then when his head was completely covered, she dealt. We got to 19. The dealer had 12. The dealer hit a 6.
Yep.
Boom, 19-18, we win.
That was really exciting.
It really was. I saw you hung out extra late to see it.
Just to see that, and then I caught the plane.
I'll tell you how much.
He was headed for the airport.
I'll tell you how Scott's life is so jinxed, and it's terrible. So Fred, Stuttering John, I think, and Scott were all in the same plane going home.
Is that right?
And Jackie. So Fred is a sport. He's a nice guy. He sees that Scott and John are back in coach or whatever. For $150, you can upgrade him to first class. Fred says, I want to pay for you two guys.
Wait,
just Scott.
That wasn't the way it was.
Just Scott?
Just
Scott. We're sitting in...
Well, let him finish. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so...
John already upgraded, and he was sitting in first class. I didn't realize, because I figured he'd be sitting there with...
so he wanted to upgrade Scott, so Fred says to the lady, I'll give you the money. It's too late.
It was full.
Well, they just said too late.
Oh, there were empty seats.
Because I said to the stewardess, is there some way I can get my friend up here? And she goes, no, I'm sorry, you have to go out to the desk. So do we have time? She says, yeah, you have plenty of time. The minute I started walking off the plane, the lady says, forget it, get back on the plane.
He's jinxed.
Howard, the seat next to John, was that?
There
were so many empty seats. John was spread-eagled across the two.
Doesn't matter. I didn't care. It doesn't matter.
You don't care.
I didn't care.
At this point, you don't care.
Well,
I'll sit back and lick my wound.
Why spend $150? I can use the $150 for something else.
Oh, no.
The plane was empty.
But you don't have the $150 anyway.
No, I had the money. I just
it was Fred was going to pay.
No. Yeah, I was going to support for you.
Yeah, no, I realize that, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
No, but I could have done it myself.
Right.
All during the football game, I kept looking at him angry like it was his fault.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Go Giants.
All right. Anyway, so that's the story of Scott falling down at the hot tub. Man. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Nice.
Always good for a laugh. Yeah, but you are banned from coming on any future trips.
It's fine.
It's enough. You get too crazy, and you can't handle pressure.
That's fine. All right.
You know, and save you $150 for something important like your cigarettes.
Yeah, whatever you want.
He's back to smoking them like a storm. What is the case?
Yeah, before you were talking about the Super Bowl, you want to talk about our bets?
Yeah, I don't remember. I know I lost a lot.
Yeah, you took a beat. I fleeced you, Robin.
We'll figure those out off the air.
I fleeced Robin, by the way.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money.
Right.
Nice.
Very good.
You know, the funniest thing, they're really serious about betting in Vegas. I lost like $500 sitting at the table during the show.
Yeah.
And I had borrowed the money from the casino to gamble with. Ooh. And they were not going to let me leave that casino without paying them. And so luckily I had a checkbook with me. They made me write a check.
They wouldn't let me get out of
They wouldn't take a credit card. They
Bastards.
wouldn't let me get out of my seat.
Sean, you're on the air.
Yes, Howard, I heard, and I seen pictures of that thing on E! last night.
What thing?
Of you guys sitting next to Hap. That looked awesome.
Okay.
With Hap with those 6 gorgeous women.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, is it true that Angie Everhart was seen throwing your friendship ring back in your face?
Friendship. That's so funny.
No,
I don't even know where that got. I guess the post said I gave Angie Everhart a friendship ring at one point when I first got separated. I was laughing. Friendship ring.
Did you and David Spade double team any women?
Yes, as a matter of fact. You know, what happened to guys like Spade? They didn't hang out. I didn't even see Bill. Well, you know what? I was... What?
He was in the same room you were. You just never saw him.
David Spade.
Yeah, I hung out with David for probably a good hour in that room.
He's a little guy. You could miss him.
How was the other
I got to tell you something. I was really hammered. I didn't even see Spade.
Do you remember me seeing you for a second?
No. Where? At the Playboy Mansion?
Yeah, in the arcade area.
No, I don't remember that. I really don't.
Getting into Jackie territory.
I know. I don't remember that.
Who ever predicted any of these sentences?
I know. I don't recall.
Hey, Howard.
I'm like Ronald Reagan. I don't recall.
I don't know, Robin.
I hung out with Spade for a little while by the grotto.
Was he hitting on any Playmates?
No, he was just hanging around. Not really.
What's his story?
I
don't know.
They chase him, though.
Yeah?
He doesn't seem interested.
Yeah, that's why they like him.
Maybe that's why he's wrestling on the front lawn with stun guns with Skippy.
That was a great story, by the way.
Wait a minute. Did you see in the paper they're going to...
I'll tell that story.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how many people read Saturday's paper. I know I do.
This was a good edition.
I know I'm going to stop.
This was a good edition for me. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
It was a pain in my neck. So anyway, I'm looking through the paper.
All right.
And I found out more stuff that wasn't true. But anyway, I was like reading the newspaper, and the back of the newspaper was kind of interesting. David Spade, as you know, was attacked by his assistant.
Yeah.
And when you get attacked and the police come, you have to give a statement. And obviously there's going to be some court stuff about this. So when he was on our show, David Spade gave an extensive interview about what happened.
And this is the first time he's been interviewed about it.
Right. And David came on, and he's a good friend of the show, and he was very open about what happened to him. And I got to tell you something. What happened to him is real scary. You know, we can make jokes.
Sounds terrible.
You know, it's like Scott falling on his back. It's really bad, but it's, you know, kind of funny. So anyway,
What happened? Is Joseph Lover attacked him again?
Well, wait a second. So Spade was going into the details. And at some point he said when Skippy was attacking him, he got away, ran into his room, locked the door, and pulled out his shotgun from out under his bed. And he told Skippy, if you open that door, man, I'm going to blow you away with my shotgun.
You know, he said, I'm going to shoot through it if you don't get away from the door.
So, and you know, that was the story. Open up the newspaper. The police are saying now They have never heard about any shotgun involved in this.
In fact, they say he said he got a shotgun after the incident.
Right. So now they got to go reopen this thing.
Well, they're going to interview him again. It's not a closed case because they still haven't gone to court. But they have to re-interview Mr. Spade.
Yeah, and I feel bad, because Spade's a good dude. And
I thought he was making a joke.
Yeah.
He peppered the whole thing with jokes.
Right.
That's all he's got to say.
So anyway, so I opened up the paper and read that, and I go, we're always getting people into trouble.
I know, we're constant.
The thing I was saying yesterday to Richard Christie, he was telling me a story. Gary passed it on to me. Richard goes on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, over the weekend. He found a place. It's all you can eat and drink, and you pay one price.
All you can eat and drink?
Yeah, all you can eat and drink, and you pay a price. And these places do well because for every person that drinks, 5 glasses of wine or something, you get the person in there who doesn't drink. Or you get the person who has a small portion or something like that. So he's telling me, he found the place. He sat there all day. Richard, come on in here. This guy is such a schnurrer.
Look at how big he's getting.
He's getting very fat. And I could see why. He finds a place. He pays his way. You got very fat, by the way. I noticed yesterday.
It's all muscle.
No, you've gotten heavy.
You look like Uncle Fester with the bald head. Right?
No, give me a chance to talk to Richard for 1 second. I want to find out, A, why you're so heavy, and tell me about this place you found. How much does it cost to eat and drink there all day?
Well, it's not all you can eat. You order a brunch item.
I see.
Like a breakfast burrito or pancakes. And it's all you can drink. I think it's like $10.
$10?
All you can drink?
Yeah.
All you can drink?
Uh-huh.
Now, how long did you sit there?
6 hours.
6 hours you sat there. How much did you drink for $10?
Well, they had to, the other day, we've been going there for quite a few weekends now. We love this place. And the other day they had to run and make a champagne run and get more because we drank all of it. Yeah.
Now, when you say we, you mean you and your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, and you each pay $10. You get some kind of food. And can you imagine when this guy walks in, they break the bank? I mean, this goes on almost every weekend when he's in town.
He's going to run them out of business.
Yeah, they must shudder when you walk through the door.
Well, they do have a limit. I think it's an hour limit, but at this certain place, we know the bartender, so...
Oh, it is an hour limit?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that says he somehow manages to sit there for 6 hours.
Yeah.
How much champagne did you consume in 6 hours?
I would get... Well, my girlfriend doesn't drink near as much as me. I drink what I call man-mosas.
Right.
They're in a beer mug. It's a mimosa in a beer mug.
Right.
And
what is in a mimosa? Champagne and orange juice?
Yeah.
And you drink? Why do you swill those in a beer mug? You can get them in quicker?
Just, because they don't... If it's in a champagne glass, they're coming back every 2 seconds because I can do that like a shot.
Yeah, there's probably about 4 or 5 in a beer mug.
Yeah.
So how much champagne would you say you consume? How many bottles?
I would guess 5 or 6 at least.
God. Oh, my God. So, I mean, you break the bank there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's cheap champagne. They buy, like, Cooks.
We know.
So they're still not doing too bad.
We figured that. So what's going to be
Why
with you?
waste good champagne on you?
Are they going to ban you from the restaurant, or are they going to... Because you're what I call a schnurrer or a chazer. I'm not even sure what you are. I'm not sure what you are.
Well, I don't know what either of those means, so I don't know either.
What's the distinction?
Well, a chazer is somebody who would go into a place, pay $10, and just sit there all day and drink. But a schnurrer would be someone who grudges you until you become a chazer.
Oh. He's actually bug out. He's a schnazzer.
He grudges you till you become a schnurrer and a chazer.
Yeah, the idea that, this poor bartender now, has to deal with him, he passed the limit. I think he's a schnurrer.
I call it being a good businessman, because I'm going in, drinking.
$10.
For $10.
It's unbelievable. I'm surprised they haven't banned you from the place.
They probably will one of these days. But we're good customers.
You're a full-blown alcoholic now, right?
No, not at all.
What would be a full-blown alcoholic?
I'll tell you why I think he's an alcoholic. When you went on a train trip, you packed a suitcase full of champagne. And to me, if you're packing, alcohol on a train trip, you're thinking too much about how you're going to get your next drink.
I have some friends, and they came to visit, and the first thing they pulled out of their suitcase was a couple of bottles.
Well, it's fun.
I knew they had a problem.
Right.
That's not a problem. That's called being on vacation.
How many you drink every day of the week?
No.
Be honest.
I didn't drink last night, I swear.
Really?
I'll have a glass of wine. During the week, I'm really good.
Did you have a glass of wine last night?
No, not last night.
Right.
But what do you consider a full-blown alcoholic?
Well, a lot of people would... you guys will probably consider me an alcoholic. To me, an alcoholic is somebody that they can drink like a whole bottle of vodka, that it controls their life. They can't go a day without it. I can go days, and I can go weeks without it, but I don't drink to.
When you drink champagne, you're drinking bottles of champagne. I mean, you're going through... How many bottles did you say?
Well, just guessing 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
That's unreal.
In one sitting.
Yeah.
Richard, do you think the definition of an alcoholic is someone who has to be removed from an airplane in a wheelchair because they're too drunk to walk?
That was one time, Gary.
What, you don't care about your weight anymore? For a while you were caring.
Yeah, well, I always care, but it's so hard. You know, the restaurants in New York are awesome. There's such good food.
So are the gyms.
But, you know, you're folding your arms over your belly now, and, I mean...
A belly's hard to get rid of. I mean, especially when you get older. You know how it is.
I know it's hard, but, I mean, you've given up.
Dude, you're 32.
Yeah. When you get older. Right. How old are you?
35.
35.
When you get older.
I mean, I'm 55. Okay, I might have an issue. I don't know, man. You're still a young guy.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what I've been doing is I walk up my stairs in my apartment, so...
Wow.
I've been trying.
Yeah,
and running.
Walks all the way up to his apartment.
And I go
was
to the
sitting
gym.
behind him at the movies yesterday. His head was sweating.
Oh,
He
really?
just shaved his head, and he really does look like Curly from the Three Stooges now because he's that heavy.
Big round head.
I said, what is with your head sweating so badly?
Your head sweat.
I just got off the subway. It's hot down there.
Did you shower last night?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I said to him, maybe you ought to shower. You're kind of sweaty. Yeah, I might shower tonight.
I was tired.
And you went home and you didn't shower. God, I don't even understand. It's such a good feeling to take a shower.
Yeah.
When you're tired, too, isn't it great just to lay there under the water and just relax, towel off, and then
helps you sleep.
And then just go. Yes, it helps you sleep. Just go to bed afterwards.
Especially if your head's been sweating.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it. I forgot, I guess.
Yeah.
Richard, you want to know the definition of an alcoholic? Because I've been to a bunch of therapy meetings and group therapy, and this is one definition of it, and this is the one I believe. You could have a drink twice a year, but when you drink, it drastically changes your personality to where you have problems. It creates issues in your life. That's what alcohol does to you. And you clearly do that at least twice a week.
Yeah, but you guys...
that could be... I believe you're an alcoholic.
But you guys aren't around me. My personality doesn't really change.
You were on a wheelchair.
Your personality.
You were at Howard and Beth's engagement party. You were grotesque with your shirt off, yelling. Your personality drastically changes, and this is coming from an alcoholic. I mean, when I go to an NA meeting or an AA meeting, I have to get up and say, "Hi, I'm Artie Lang. I'm everything." You know, so I know this. Howard, his personality, he becomes a jerk off.
Well, around you guys, I'm a little different because we don't ever get to party that much. I get a little wild when I get the chance to hang out with you guys.
Richard, 5 bottles of champagne at some $10 brunch with your girlfriend.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
You think that when you've had all of that booze, you're the same as you always are?
I'm a little happier, I guess.
Here's Mike.
Personality.
Mike says he knows what's going on here. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Richard is what you call a binge drinker. I'm a physician. I've been in medicine for about 30 years. And he's the kind of guy we get in middle school, actually, the 15-year-olds who go out and drink till they can't drink anymore and come in, and they wake up the next day, they say they feel fine. So alcoholism is not an everyday event. It's an event in time where you drink to the point that it's unhealthy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good definition.
And that's the thing with him. Every time he drinks to get drunk. It's not just about having a drink.
No, trust me, I love the taste of champagne. I would even if I didn't get drunk, I would just drink it because I love it.
But then you're also gay. Drunk, you're not. You don't drink anything that much that doesn't get you drunk.
Right. Well, that helps. I like being drunk.
I want to know the place that's for $10 you can drink for 6 hours. That's
you want to go with this?
Yeah. What is the name of this place?
Lucky Mojo's in Long Island City.
Lucky Mojo's.
Yeah.
And you go over there and you love it.
Yeah, but they're not going to let anybody do this. You know?
Look at what he's places do you live in Long Island City?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how he finds these places.
Yeah, we were
stagger home.
We used to have to go all the way to 9th Avenue for the all-you-can-drink brunches. I think we're banned from there, though.
Terry, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. I love your show.
Thanks.
I was at a seminar on alcoholism a month ago, and they said there are several types of alcoholics. One is they drink every day, but you can drink every 3 months. But if you're binge drinking when you're drinking, you're an alcoholic.
Right.
Yeah. That would be the definition of Richard.
And I'll give you an example. Richard got so drunk at a wine tasting that he peed all over the flowers in front of people. Yeah. Like, you just whipped out your penis and started peeing in front of them, right? So.
And that's how you normally are.
No, not normally. I was with Sal. We were having a good time out in Sonoma.
God help us.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, his personality does drastically change.
Richard, let me tell you something. I agree with this woman, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. When I was, I think, 20 years old, I got so drunk, and my buddies drank the same amount as me, but they're not alcoholics. I got so drunk, we were in a bar that had one of those basketball games where you shoot and it comes down.
Yeah.
I fell asleep inside the game. I passed out. So the bouncers had to say, no one can play anymore because it's out of order.
Wow.
They played a trick on me. They locked up, closed the bar. I woke up at 5 a.m. alone in the bar, and I had to break out. So that's an alcoholic. You understand? Like, my behavior changed. Pissing in plants, taking your shirt off at Howard and Beth's engagement party, being red and yelling. You're an alcoholic. I'm telling you right now.
And I'm not really denying that. I mean, a lot of...
Well, you just did.
Well, to me, I mean, I can still control myself. I walked out of that brunch on Sunday, and I was fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying you might not be, but who knows?
But Howard, even you say on the weekends now, you drink a lot, too.
Oh, please.
We between the two of us, the most, we drink 1 bottle of wine, which is 2 glasses.
And he's not getting naked running down the fucking beach.
And I do definitely get buzzed and I feel good, but I don't think I do anything weird that I wouldn't do normally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He might be a little more talkative.
Yeah, or less.
Look, Robin gets drunk and yells shit at Tiger Woods at golf matches.
Hey, what's up, Will, you sexy bitch?
Yeah, remember this?
All right, I'm going to leave you a message, and this is it. I'm going to take a piss right on the phone right here, because dude, I'm wasted. You little sexy bastard, you. You want to hear me get all worked up? You love it, you little bitch. All right, here we go. I'm taking a piss right now. I just pissed on my shirt. All right, listen to this little bitch. Did you hear that? I took a leak. Dude, I'm wasted. I'm taking a leak right in Manhattan on 42nd Street. Oh, you love it.
Wow.
You just want to hear me take a leak. You love this stuff. You turned on my hot, sexy, hairless body. You just wish you could. I just took a leak. Dude, I'm wasted. I'm taking a leak right in Manhattan on 42nd Street. Oh, you love it. You just want to hear me take a leak. You love this stuff.
He's right. His personality doesn't change.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm that annoying all the time.
That's when you still liked Will, by the way. You used to call him.
I'm fine with Will. I was smacking his ass the other day.
I thought that you guys were fighting. And then
That's the reason you weren't walking in the hall and talking.
No, we're fine.
Or was it Jason that gets
Well, Jason freaked out on me on the wrap-up show, but me and Will are fine.
You're okay now?
Yeah, It was a little weird there for a little bit. But, by the way, that night that I left that message, that was a fun night. I went on a booze cruise, and me and my buddy we drank so much we were throwing the deck chairs off of the booze cruise.
That's what I mean.
That's an alcoholic.
You're acting bizarre.
Yeah, but on a booze cruise, that's why they call it a booze cruise. You get boozed up.
Do you still feel comfortable peeing for Will? Like, do you like to call him still? And,
now that he's married.
Comment on his ass. Yeah.
I've matured a little.
Do you think Will really loved hearing you pee?
I think he came in and Monday morning and said he loved it. Yeah.
He loves it. He loves to hear what you're doing.
Tell your wife I'm jealous of that bitch lying with you. You should be lying with me while I piss on my phone.
Don't you think that drunken little rap there, and I'm sexy and I have a sexy hairless body, don't you think that's a very, like, in my most drunk state, I don't think I ever said to a guy, you love my hairless body.
Would that be a dangerous personality change?
Yeah, I mean, don't you think you're a little bit gay?
You never, like, walked up and smacked a guy in the ass when you're drunk or hugged him or anything?
I've hugged a guy. I've hugged a guy and said, hey, you're my bro or something, but I've never, like, said, you love my hairless body. It just doesn't occur to me.
You don't try to come on to them?
No.
I was just trying to be goofy and funny.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
Yeah, that's
Didn't work.
a way for it to go.
Goofy, yes. Funny, I don't know.
I said I was trying. I didn't say I succeeded.
It's hard when you're drunk.
Well, Howard, what do you think about me with the Queer Eye guys? Do you think that means I have gay tendencies? Or is it different because he took the time to call a man?
Yeah, I don't know. That was for the camera. Yeah. I know you were trying hard on that. I was like...
Well, I was drunk off my ass.
Yeah. All right, Richard. Thank you. Richard Christie, the great Richard Christie.
Hey, Howard, you know something I was thinking about the other day, too?
Bye, Richard.
Go ahead, bud.
You know, Brian Phelan's been working here for like 12 years now, and not once, he's never come in on the show and gotten naked.
Right.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Do you think he wants to be naked on the show?
I think it'd be hilarious if Brian Phelan got naked on the show.
Have you talked to him about it?
Yeah, I mentioned it to him.
And what did he say?
He seemed a little like he didn't want to do it, but he might do it.
Yeah.
But you're a great writer.
Brian, you want to come and be naked on the show?
Richard has an idea for you.
He'd love it. He'd love it.
When did you write that idea?
Took me a while. I've been working on it for a couple of years.
But wouldn't it be fun?
I call Brian the cuddler. He's like the cuddliest guy around here.
Thank you.
And he's just so cute. Like, he's just big and cute like a big bear, you know?
Right. He's at least by.
A bear? Yeah, but a bear, that's the exact term.
Right, and he's not even drunk yet.
That's the exact term a gay guy uses.
Yeah.
A bear.
Right.
They say a bear.
You should try it, Howard. Just hug him. It feels good.
We've hugged.
Yeah, I mean, in New Orleans we hugged.
Yeah, we've hugged.
Yeah, I've hugged them.
But did you
didn't want to repeat that.
No, I didn't rub his tits like you just did.
You haven't said, boy, I need to hug him again.
Yeah. All right, Richard, we're up to some strange things. I thought we'd check in with you.
Howard, thanks, Howard.
All right, thanks, Brian. Brian, keep your clothes on. All
thanks.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
All right. What is it, Gary?
I was going to say, did you see the email Richard sent out the other day about Brian with the naked picture?
No, I didn't get that.
Maybe he just sent it to me, but it just gets creepier every day. Richard, I don't know where he's looking at this stuff, but he found it's like a calendar for gay guys who are into obese men.
Right.
So he sent me the whole
calendar. Why didn't I get that?
He sent the whole calendar, and he goes,
why didn't I get an offer?
I think you deleted it.
Doesn't March look exactly like Brian Phelan? It was
Mr. March.
But naked.
He loves me.
It was so weird. It was creepy. I was looking at a fat naked guy that I didn't ask for.
What it was is I saw the funniest show this weekend on MTV. They have a show called True Life, and it was this guy that's 500 pounds, but he's gay. But all these really good-looking buff gay guys fly into Memphis to see him because they love that there's a 500-pound gay guy. They call them, like, chubby chasers or something.
Yeah.
And so the gay guy made a calendar of himself, the 500-pound guy, like in various poses, totally nude. And I guess he's doing real good selling these calendars.
Wow.
There he is.
He does look a little like Brian.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Oh,
boys, what can I tell you? All right.
He's strange.
Yeah. Brian,
yes,
thank you. And Richard, how much you weigh now?
215.
Wow. Brian, what are you weighing? You're getting big, too.
I probably weigh about 250-something.
250?
Yeah.
I think you might be a little higher than that.
Maybe 260.
Wow, you boys are getting big. I don't know. Everyone around here is letting themselves get big.
It's hard with these hours and stuff. I don't know how you do it, Howard.
I control myself. I try not to eat so much all day.
It's summertime now, too. Drinking and...
You know, I'm down to about 230.
Are you? Wow,
yeah. So I'm getting close to Richard. But what Richard's saying, you know what's the hardest part about it is this schedule with the road. And I'm not doing a WAD thing, but on the road, you eat like shit. So, you know, you put it on. But lately I've actually been addicted to the gym and hoops, and I've dropped like almost 65 pounds.
Wow, that's terrific.
Wow,
You know,
very quietly.
Yeah, so,
Jason's over 300 pounds.
Is he over 300?
Over 300 pounds?
I think so. I know he's pushing 300.
Wow.
You know, everyone here's a big fat ass.
Except you and Fred and Will.
And Artie.
Jason, where are you at now?
I'm not over 300 pounds. I'm not at any good weight, but it's not over 300.
No? Are you 300?
I'll get on the scale.
Go ahead. Are you 300? I bet you 300.
Take everything out of your pockets. There you go.
Might as well take your shoes off. Got to be at least 285, 290.
Take your stomach off.
290.
289.
Yep.
289.
290. All right, you're not at 300 yet.
Where did you get the information that he was 300?
Somebody told me they thought he was hit the 300.
Well, Robin, he's not that far off. I mean,
Rob, we're talking 10
no,
pounds.
I just thought it was somebody who knew.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight to carry around.
He's a bacon, egg, and cheese away from 300.
Yeah, lunch, he'll be 300.
All right, Stephen, you're on the air. Hi, what's happening?
Yeah, regarding Richard, and almost like he's denying he's an alcoholic stuff. I feel like I'm in the same boat as him. I drink probably as much as him. I like to pack it on trips. And the only difference between me and another alcoholic is I haven't gone to meetings or I haven't been seeking therapy. I mean, what you just said about what makes an alcoholic made me feel guilty as hell, and I don't know how he doesn't accept that. So, I mean, you ought to send him to a lab and, like, get his liver enzymes checked and see how bad. Maybe that'll...
Yeah, he's drinking a little too much. Yeah. I mean, if you're drinking more than 2 glasses a night...
Yeah, Howard?
Is a problem.
Yeah, because I think they consider that like it doesn't matter when you drink. It's when you sit down and drink. Do you usually have more than 5 drinks?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Then you're an alcoholic.
Yeah. No, he is.
There's so many definitions he's hitting.
Right.
Yeah, you hit a lot of definitions. Dave, go ahead. His personality's changing. He's drinking more than 2 drinks.
Yeah.
He's there.
I can't argue.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, a few years ago, I went to a psychiatrist after I lost my job in the insurance industry. I was making about $100,000 as a claims manager, and so I'm sitting across from the psychiatrist, and he says to me, you know, there's all sorts of diagnoses as an alcoholic. You got the classic alcoholic who sits in the alleyway drinking wine every day. He goes, but you're what you call a social alcoholic. He goes, because you can go 7-10 days without a drink, but if you're put in a social situation, it's a 100-yard dash to Drunkville.
He's a drunk. He's an alcoholic.
That actually sounds a lot like me. I love just to be around people and have a good time, and that usually always involves drinking.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
Working for her. It's
coffee in my butthole doesn't do what you do when you drink 50 gallons of champagne.
But I'm not putting it up my butthole.
Yeah, but you'd
be better off.
You're going to put Brian up your butthole, it sounds like.
All right, thank you, Richard.
Big bear. Hey, real quick, Howard, since we're talking about my addictions, can we talk about something with Sal that's really funny?
Sure, what do you got?
You remember, who was that baseball player that boxed Danny Bonaducci?
Canseco.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco.
He came in with those fake cigarettes, those mechanical cigarettes.
Yeah.
Sal has gone crazy with those things. Like,
yeah, I know. I heard and I heard they're banning them or something.
Well, that's what everybody's saying. And like, people will come in. Somebody came into Sal the other day in our office, and they go, you know, Sal, they're banning those everywhere, and they're supposed to be supposedly dangerous. And Sal takes a puff off his cigarette. He goes, I'll have to look into that. Meanwhile, he's been smoking the thing. And
you know what? Listen to me. You worry about you with the champagne and all the alcohol. Limit yourself to 2 glasses.
Oh, forget it, Howard.
That's
Robin.
No fun.
That's ridiculous.
This is what's going to prove to him he's an alcoholic. You're not allowed to have more than 2 drinks a day. On a given day. And you can't wait.
On Saturday, he can save them all up.
That's what I was going to say. If I don't drink during the week.
No more than 2 drinks a day.
But how big are the glasses?
Not in a beer mug either. I'm talking about...
Does a bottle be considered a drink?
He'll get one of those water jugs
I'll
that
get
they
a keg.
put on top of the
Thank
dispenser.
You. Really. See if you can limit yourself to that.
Listen to Howard, man. He helped me. I'm like a poster boy for this shit. I'm 3 months clean. I've never felt better. It's a better life, dude. You want to walk around slurring your words and all those other...
Yes, he does.
I mean, you know, it really is a better life.
Right.
You know, just work on it.
Yeah.
He's seen sober, and it's boring.
Yeah, well, it ain't boring.
All right, Richard, thank you.
Thank you, Howard. I will heed your advice, too, I promise.
Do I need to take a break here?
We do.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back right after these. Hey, you know, let me see. We'll play a little homeless game here.
Are we supposed to be doing this every day?
I am. That's why I'm trying to get to it. Jim, you're on the air, and Joan Rivers is going to stop by. I want to say hi to Joan. Jim, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Howard. How about you?
Good. All right. You ready to play?
Yeah.
I got $500 from mangroomer.com. The makers of the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver just launched their new private body shaver for the groin and underarms. Mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself. That's their slogan. Maintain yourself.
Well, you could use that. You're always liking to keep that area pristine.
Yeah, I've been lazy about it lately.
Maybe you need a special appliance.
I'm like an ape. I actually have been trying to shave down for a couple of days now. I never have the time. I'm busy.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm on the road again. Here I am. Haven't taken a shave.
Here I am.
I needed to groom that bush. It's nice. It's longer than my penis now. Those hairs.
I think he's a grower, though.
I'm a grower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can grow.
We know he's a grower. We've heard the measurement, but I'm wondering, you know, what he shows.
Changes throughout the day, but pretty much, you know, when I run in the bathroom here during the show, it's always disappointing. I unfurl my pants and the hairs, they're longer than the actual shaft.
Well, how do you pee? Do you have to sit down?
No. What I do is I never touch my penis with I have to get my hands dirty with disgusting penis touching.
Yeah, but it has to be more than what you're telling me. Because otherwise you dribble down your...
Shower.
Oh.
According to my...
Can't figure out what's going on.
Yeah, according to my definition. All right, so here we go. We got Jim on the phone. He's from Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to play a little homeless game. Get, what do we usually do, 3 out of 5?
Yes.
All right, 3 out of 5. I'll give you the $500. I'll give you a practice one, okay?
Okay.
We've been using this guy all week. The only reason I'm playing this is I want to reclaim jaywalking from Jay. We've been doing this for 100 years.
How many days are there in July?
And then this is what the guy said.
In July, 28.
28?
28.
Maybe he thought he said February.
All right, so you with it?
I am.
All right, here we go. Here's your first one.
Yeah. What language is spoken in France?
Now, you would think I can't imagine there's a human being on the planet that wouldn't know this.
I think he's going to say 28.
I don't know where this guy is from.
He sounds like he's Indian.
He might say Belgian or something but no, French is, you know what I mean?
I think he's going to know this.
Yeah. I gotta figure he has to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to know it, Howard.
All right.
Please.
That's your answer?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
French.
Ah!
Yeah, that was
okay.
Yeah, come on, you don't know that. You can't. I don't even see how you can function. All right, so you're on the scoreboard. You got one right. See, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, Jim, here we go.
Who wrote Hamlet?
Now, this he may not know, being from another culture.
They'll say John Grisham.
I think he'll know Shakespeare.
You think so?
I do. I mean, but then again, don't go by me.
Howard, I'm going to have to disagree with you, King.
All right.
I don't think you'll know it.
All right, let's find out. Who wrote Hamlet?
Who wrote Hamlet? Shakespeare?
Oh, look at this. Man's a genius.
I think that most people, this is the guy we've been playing with all week. He got a lot wrong, but I just think most people know Shakespeare. Somehow that comes across your path.
I can show you some people who don't know Shakespeare.
I wanted William Shakespeare, but we'll take it.
I can't believe he knew that.
You should have gone with me.
I know, always.
All right, here we go.
How many letters are in the alphabet?
Now, every kid learns that there are 26 letters in the alphabet.
You don't know which alphabet he's thinking of.
That's right. He sounds like he's a little bit foreign, so he might not get this right.
Since he's got an accent, I'm going to say he doesn't know it.
He doesn't know it. All right, let's find out.
22.
22.
There
you go.
Good logic, man. That's the way to play this game. Good logic.
All you need now is one more out of 2. And you get the $500 from mangroomer.com.
How many world wars have there been?
Well, most people, this guy sounds a little bit older to me. He's got to know World War I and World War II.
I'm going to take a chance, Howard, that he does not know that.
Wow.
There's a chance.
All right, let's find out if you're right, and let's see if you now have $500. I say he's got to know it.
Well, there is a
I think so.
There is a technicality if you're a sports fan. Some people call the Thriller in Manila World War III.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Here's another theory. He might interpret the question, how many wars have there been in the world?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, nobody's got a number on that.
Yeah, but, you know, an average person would know what we're talking about.
All right, what is your answer again? You say he will not know that there are 2 world wars.
He will not know it.
Okay, here we go.
3.
Oh, you won. It's that simple. You did it real quick. You won $500 from mangroomer.com. The makers of the essential do-it-yourself electric back hair shaver just launched their new private body shaver for the groin and underarms. Mangroomer.com. Maintain yourself.
Howard, thanks a lot, man. Love you guys.
All right, brother. I'm going to put you back on hold here, all right?
Okay.
So you can collect your prize. And we go hit that little button. You should be okay.
Howard, can we hear the other one?
Sure.
What continent is the USA part of?
You don't know that.
No. I'd say no.
Which continent? North America?
Wow.
He got it.
How does he know that?
I don't know. I don't know how he knows anything.
If he didn't know there were 2 world wars, how the hell do you know that? Knowledge is random.
What sport does Serena Williams play?
Oh, forget it. I don't think he's a tennis fan.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll bet $1,000 to anyone who thinks he'll get this.
I don't think you'll get it.
Tennis?
Oh, my God! All to shame. Put us all to shame.
Someone should have taken it.
How do you spell definitely?
No way.
Won't get it.
Is this Bob Levy you were asking?
He's going to use the 28 letters of the alphabet.
22.
22.
Well, here we go. I'll give you the answer right now. If he gets this, there's no way.
D-E-F-A-I, D-E-F-A-I,
We're done.
E-T-L-Y.
He had to get something wrong.
What branch of the armed forces uses the initials USMC?
Oh, stop.
I say he won't know this.
No, he doesn't know this.
I mean, he should know it. It's not that hard.
Wait a minute. It's the United States Marine Corps, correct?
He's not going to know it. He'd have no reason to know that.
I think he will know it.
He was a Marine.
Unless he lived in an invading country or something.
He was a Marine.
Well, they're currently fighting World War III, so maybe he does know.
That's true.
Gomer Pyle came to my town.
USMC? United States Military Cabinet C.
What? Yeah. What did he call it?
Cabinet C.
United States Military Cabbage.
Wow.
United States Moronic Cabby.
USMC? United States Military Cabinet C.
What's that last one?
I don't know.
I think he's saying cab receipt.
Cab receipt?
United States Military Cameron Diaz.
Abracadabra seat.
I wanted to...
You know, I didn't think he'd know that.
No, he had to know that.
What did the letters FDA stand for?
No way. If he doesn't know USMC. No. Food and Drug Administration's a tough one.
Fuck them Americans.
But I don't know. Like, that's in the news
Federal
all the time.
Dummies Association?
FDA, Federal Department of Agriculture or something like that.
Yeah, enough.
Who is the mayor of New York City?
You should know that. This was in New York City.
Mayor Juberg.
Everybody knows Bloomberg.
Bloomberg.
See? The guys who live in the city know.
Yeah.
Because they go to a lot of those shelters.
They have direct contact with them.
They have a lot of the services that are provided by Mayor Bloomberg.
It's probably on his hack license.
And his check.
What is
50% of...
Die broke officially, or did he get any more cash?
Well, he had a lot of financial problems at the end of his life.
Hi-oh.
He was, I guess, hospitalized for pneumonia and a lot of other medical issues. 86 years old.
Yeah, you know, it's unbelievable. That man had the most incredibly charmed life up until the end. He had some problems, but here was a guy who was a sort of like a carnival barker type, you know. I mean, he wanted to be an announcer, and he hooked
Wasn't he a radio guy?
Yeah, I think he was eventually, but he ended up being with Johnny Carson, and
He was a radio guy in Philadelphia. He did a lot of stuff there, yeah.
He started with Johnny on that game show.
Right.
Yeah, I think King of Cable's on Fox News giving a tribute right now.
Poor Janks is in the joint, otherwise he'd be hard at work.
Yep. Joan Rivers is probably thrilled, I would guess.
You don't think she liked Ed McMahon either?
I don't think so.
I don't think she had a problem with Ed. You know what you should have just said there, Robin, to confuse people? The Tonight Show announcer is dead.
Anyway, so Ed McMahon was a lucky guy in the sense that he became Johnny Carson's right-hand guy, his sidekick. And Ed knew how to play it. He was really actually pretty good with Johnny. He would do those bits.
The Karnak bit was
and he would do them.
Big deal.
He'd laugh at some of Johnny's stuff. He kind of knew when to lay back. He knew when to come in. He knew how to work with Johnny.
Yeah. And he did those live commercials.
Yeah, he was terrific. But I mean, a simple, it looks simple, actually, when you think about it. But, we got to give the guy some credit. We got to give him some credit because, you see, like Stuttering John went off to be the announcer on the Tonight Show, and he said, I'm going to be like Ed McMahon.
Right. No, you're not. It's not that easy.
And Jay Leno never responded to John in the same way that Ed and Johnny got along.
Yeah, what other announcer has ever done this? And
you even see with Conan now, Andy Richter used to sit next to Conan. They brought him back, and they don't have him sitting next to Conan anymore. That chemistry is very hard to get.
Ed was always on the couch.
Ed didn't mind being second fiddle, and he knew how to play it. And what was amazing about the guy is that he generated $80 million. He was worth $80 million at one point. I remember interviewing him.
Well, he parlayed it into, Dick Clark was a good friend of his.
Yep.
And Dick Clark was always giving him work. He gave him, hosting of those video shows where you play the outtakes.
He co-owned the bloopers, I believe, with Dick Clark.
Wow.
He had part ownership.
How did he run out of money?
And Ed was a hero in the United States military, by the way, which was brought up a couple of times on our show when we had him on.
Yeah, and he hosted Star Search.
Fascinating life.
So the guy was worth $80 million, and what was even equally fascinating was the fact that he lost it all. I mean, when I read in the paper that this guy couldn't even afford his house anymore, and I think the way he lost it was he married a lot of people.
Well, he had a ton of wives.
He had a ton of wives. And then I guess he made some bad investments or something. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Yeah, but the end of his life was bad investments. I don't remember what he invested in, but it didn't work out for him.
I mean, at one point, he was turned into Donald Trump to basically buy his house and bail him out.
But it was ongoing. Every couple of months, the house was in trouble again. He was in fear of losing it.
So I wonder if he left any money behind. Didn't he have a young wife when he died?
He had a wife, and, I think he had a young kid.
Yeah.
Just the
kid
one?
Must be a teenager. No, well, his other kids are adults.
Right.
But
I think he had one kid that died.
Oh, yeah.
He did?
I think so. I don't know.
I know Johnny did. Right.
Yeah, I think Ed, too, but I'm not sure. I think he outlived one of his kids.
You know what else was great about Ed McMahon on that show? Not only just interacting with Carson in the beginning of the show, but when guests like Don Rickles would come on, Rickles would be sitting in between McMahon, knew how to set him up, and he was great with the guests, too. I mean, he was really good at what he did.
But, listen, I was no big fan of Johnny's. And quite frankly, I consider Ed McMahon the luckiest man in show business. But nevertheless, give him his due. The guy made $80 million sitting there, basically. And
well, that was what his worth was at a certain point in his life. He must have made a lot more than that.
To accumulate $80 million, you can imagine.
That means you made 160.
At least.
Right.
Must have been a nightmare for some woman out there when you marry an old rich guy and then it turns out he went through all his money. That couldn't have been fun. I mean, the fun of marrying.
I married Ed McMahon, the broke one.
Yeah, you don't do that. But, Ed, you are a colorful character, and I always thank you for doing the show, and rest in peace.
You will be missed.
You will be missed. And I'm going to do my tribute now.
Seemed like a nice, gentle guy.
Hey-oh. Hi-oh. There he goes. There goes Ed. And I know John aspired to be Ed McMahon.
Well, you know what? I'm just thinking Johnny and Ed are reunited.
And they are. And I bet you Johnny's running from him right now. Somewhere. 8:29. Hey, is Joan Rivers here yet? I don't want to keep her waiting if she is.
Because we certainly want to hear her take on it.
Yeah, what a timely guest for that, yeah.
Not yet, Howard.
Because if you remember, Joan Rivers used to be on The Tonight Show a lot. You know, this is a fact probably a lot of people didn't know. She had to audition 8 times before they let her on The Tonight Show. And then she got on. And she, over the years, was such a good guest. And then at one point became the permanent guest host.
Yeah.
That, in fact, her ratings would be higher than the nights that Johnny was on. So they offered her permanent guest host slot.
Like she beat out Brenner. Like David Brenner was doing it.
She beat out everyone, and she became the permanent. And it looked like if she hung in there long enough that she would eventually take over The Tonight Show. And then she made that move where she took a talk show from Fox because her ratings were so high. And that didn't work out too well. I guess on her own show, people liked her on The Tonight Show better than they did on her own show.
Yeah, there was something, and she wasn't on every night.
Yeah. By the way, Ed's wife was 54 years old.
Wow.
So she was banging Ed.
You mean she doesn't have to die because...
No, she's not going to be thrown in the box with him.
It's like Rodney. Remember Rodney came in there for the last time? It was so sad, and he was about 82, and his wife...
I was playing a tape yesterday of the Letterman protest, outside the Letterman studio. About 50 people, actually. They found 50 people to sit there and protest Letterman.
So stupid.
I told Sal and Richard to go down there and get tape, and I played it yesterday. And I said, don't get into any arguments with people. Here's a list of questions you can ask, and, just... But, of course, Sal got into an argument anyway. Here's Sal arguing with the protesters outside the Letterman studios.
Do you want him to be fired?
I think something further should come of this.
What about all the families that are employed by David Letterman, though?
He should have thought of that. It's not a joke.
How about the employees of CBS's daughters had nothing to do with this? You're saying they should be on the street over one joke?
Let Letterman apologize to them, too.
Well, he apologized already. It's just that you people here have nothing better to do with your life, so you're out here yapping away trying to make a name for yourself because you didn't get attention growing up as a child yourself. There's a psychological issue here. It has nothing to do with Letterman.
You are most biased.
With Letterman.
You're most biased
It's
in
the
your
most
call.
ridiculous asinine thing in the world. And you people are here wasting your time. I'm not full of shit.
Yes,
You're
you
full
are.
of shit.
Nope.
I'm not full of shit.
Because you are dishonest.
So you're saying that you're willing to say that, hey, fire these people, put their kids on the street, and over one joke, but you're defending one girl whose daughter had a kid with unprotected sex. She was a lousy mother.
You never made a mistake? Have you had fun today?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you had
okay, yeah. I've made a mistake, yes, sir. I know I've been forgiven. Are you willing to forgive?
You're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You guys are willing to fire employees so their children are starving and unemployed.
If they fire Letterman, he's not going to stop. So stop your baloney. He was so full of garbage. Put another guy on.
So you're willing to throw hundreds of kids on the street over one joke about a lady's daughter?
Yeah.
How am I wrong? How?
You know what?
And what about Cousin Brucey?
I don't listen to Cousin Brucey.
No one does. Hey, listen. No, I love Cousin Brucey. I love my Cousin Brucey. hey, listen. So I say to Sal and Richard, go down there and act like regular reporters. I go, can you do that? Can you contain yourselves and, just
Stick
go down.
to the script.
Stick to the script and just ask questions. I don't need you guys mixing it up with anybody. They go, absolutely. And then they get mad at me whenever I ask them to do something, and they say, well, how come you can't trust us? I go, I can't trust you because you always get it wrong. How can I trust you? I tell you to go down there and not argue with the people. Don't get it's funny as hell. They're supposed to be reporters, and they're down there yelling at the people they're reporting on. To get into fights with them, yeah.
The other big thing is, and we gave a list of questions. The other big thing they did was, they made out.
Yeah, I heard about this. Did you hear about this?
TV shows.
Yeah. No. There was you know the Keith Olbermann show? It's on. Yeah. Is it on MSNBC?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
8 o'clock.
Okay. So when Richard and Sal were down at the Letterman protest, basically supposedly acting like reporters. They're sort of
impersonating
the Keith Olbermann show was there. So Sal and Richard saw the camera going. They were interviewing people. They start making out with each other on camera. And from what I'm hearing, tongues were involved.
So they were full out kissing each other.
Full out Mac Daddying. I mean, they were going nuts on each other. And
probably enjoying it.
I want to know what's up. I mean, come on. That can't be good.
Could you tongue kiss a guy for any sort of comedy? I mean, I want to feed my future family, but you know.
Listen, I'm not going to be homophobic about. I told you, Fred looks good to me. I'm being honest. You want to call that gay, call it gay.
It happens. But everybody's going to have a guy.
Do you dream of kissing him?
Ever since he started boxing and really getting into a heavy workout schedule, what can I say? One thing leads to another.
They say in the old days.
Yeah, that was a boxing.
Supposedly.
Bring it on.
He thinks I'm making it. Am I right?
Dominant. It's like about dominance over a man in every way. Absolutely.
But Fred aside, really, I couldn't kiss a guy on the lips, let alone with a tongue.
No way.
Hey, Sal or Richard, did you have tongue kissing? Sal, was there tongue kissing involved? Because everyone's saying it was.
They're going to deny.
Be honest.
They're going to.
It came close.
Yeah.
There was no tongue.
Really?
But I could feel the heat coming off of Richard's mouth onto my mouth.
Well, that was disease.
Yeah.
So you were on the Keith Olbermann show making out. I got to see a clip of that.
It's got to be funny, but dude, you're a better man than me. That's a lot.
It's comic relief to these insane lunatics.
I know, but I mean, kissing a guy, that's.
Did you get hard at all?
No, but Howard, there were two cops behind us. The looks on their face, it was like their children were being killed in front of them. And this one cop goes, all of a sudden you hear, Richard, Sal, this is Richard. And then I go to the cop, I go, I'm sorry, I don't want to break your balls, we love you. He goes, I love you guys too, but my goddamn lieutenant's looking at this, and I'm not doing anything about it.
Here's
my goddamn lieutenant.
Here's the audio from Keith Olbermann, I guess. What was it? Keith Olbermann actually was showing this and then realized it was you two guys, right? Okay.
He's a big fan, I think.
Here in New York, highlights from yesterday's anti-Letterman Sarah Palin protest from in front of the Ed Sullivan Theater. An angry mob, an angry swamping of literally tens of protesters took to the streets a day ago, and their message was clear. David Letterman must be stopped at all costs. But as this video shot by a reporter from New York Magazine also demonstrates, there was at least a little love at the anti-Dave rally. There it is. Indeed, some protesters in the background even found time to get past their differences and pretend to suck face. Congratulations, gentlemen, and a Baba Booey to you both, Richard and Sal.
There you go. Good for you. Your antics made it on TV.
Yeah, it's funny, though, because we were calling ourselves journalists. And the first question we get is, where are your credentials? Up my ass. So Richard takes out his serious ID to get into the building. And they go, oh, that'll do.
Who asked you for credentials? One of the protesters?
All of them. Yeah.
They know now.
Those wacky old lesbian yentas asked for it immediately. They were so angry. I mean, these people really need to... I'm sorry, Howard, that I went off the cuff a little bit. Yeah. But, I mean, to see these people, it's just like...
Do you see why now?
Yes.
When you always say to me, gee, I can't believe you don't trust us. You can see why. I said to you, don't go down there, don't get angry, just ask the questions. And you see how you don't listen?
Yeah, well, that was at the end after I did listen. I got everything in that you wanted.
listened for a while.
You actually didn't get everything in, which is, there was a huge part that we wanted them to ask that was written out for them that you guys never got to.
The Leno quotes?
Well, McCain had made fun of Palin's daughter, and Leno, and Conan O'Brien.
No,
we had dates.
We did. The answers weren't interesting. We know how to edit this stuff.
Wow.
Right, Richard?
Interesting.
Did you really? Come on, be honest. Because Jason...
I swear to God, we have it all on
Jason said he asked you about it.
We asked all the questions, but their answers were just kind of boring, so we cut it out.
Yeah. We wanted to
then we made out.
Then we made out.
Mr. Richard's honest, more honest than Sal.
Thanks.
Was some tongue in there?
I stuck my tongue out, but Sal turned his face and I licked his cheek.
Oh.
We have a move where we'll start to move towards each other and then turn our faces.
But I did do the nipple suck. I sucked Richard's nip.
No, I got to see that. I got to see what you two are up to.
By the way, you were mentioning that you were thinking about sending Ben Shee down there.
Yeah.
Like, every woman down there looked like Ben Shee. He would have fit right in. Like, they wouldn't even notice.
Here it is. I can see it now.
There's Ben Shee.
Oh, that's some woman yelling.
Oh, my goodness.
And then, wait, let's see if I can get the audio. Oh, there you are. Look at those two. Right behind that woman's head, you can see.
And you can see the policeman walk over towards us to tell us to stop.
It's illegal for two guys to kiss on the street. Look.
It shouldn't be, but
He is a verbal pedophile. Wake up. Mama, take care of your kids.
Here comes the cop. The cops.
So there it didn't look like you thought, because when Lehman Brothers went out of business, you guys
really went at it.
pretended, but you didn't lip lock, so this time you lip lock.
You know what I think happens? Sal's ready to kiss you, but you stick your whole tongue right out. Like, why don't you hold off, let him start kissing
right.
you.
And then slip him the tongue.
And then slip him the tongue.
It's like when a girl's kissing your belly button, you jab your cock in her mouth. You know, you got to go
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of the visual. When you see a guy sticking his tongue out, it looks funny. You know, like I'm really wanting it.
Yeah, well,
Richard's always thinking of comedy.
I just know that Sal really would probably make out with you, but you got to like keep your tongue in your mouth a little.
I don't know.
You know, Howard, I think you're 100% right on everything, but this time I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to make out with
It's weird, too. Like,
you see, the tongue comes around.
yeah, right.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Tell me again, why did you shave your head? You got a part in a movie?
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me that the other day when I asked you why you shaved your head.
Well, you were walking away. I didn't want to bother you too much. It was after the show.
What kind of movie could this be?
It's Maria Menounos is producing it.
Oh,
it's called Serial Buddies, yeah. Yeah, I hung out with her the other day. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's going on with your new album? That,
I thought you were supposed to be making music.
Yeah, I am. In a couple of weeks we start recording, so.
Sal going to be involved in that, or are you keeping?
No, Sal's got his G-Man thing.
Yeah.
So.
I do preview his music, though.
Yeah, he's more into rap and you're more into metal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not going to be your little, girlfriend and sit at the studio and watch you record?
Yeah, he might come to the studio and hang out a little bit.
His G-Man. Sal used to have a rap career as G-Man.
Right, I forgot about that.
He was G-Man. How's the marriage, Sal? Anything changing? Or
You know, it's going pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm seeing a therapist now, so that's working out.
Yeah. So what's he tell you to be nice for your wife?
Well, he made me realize a lot of things that I hated about my father, that I'm actually the same way.
Right.
And he put a lot of the things on me. I said to him, why am I so detached to my wife? You know, why can't I get the love that she gave to the emotional friend? You know, she would spend so much time with this guy. She doesn't even want to pat me on the back.
Right.
And he says that she's detached to you because you have her convinced that you don't give a shit about her.
Right.
He goes, she's thrown in the towel. She's like, why do I care to converse with a man who's not listening to me?
Maybe you're right. You know, your old man was always cheating on your mom and all that kind of stuff. And maybe you're kind of like the same thing, like you're being bad to your wife, like trying to identify with your dad or something weird.
I don't know, but he's bringing up a lot of crazy stuff about me growing up, and I'm really angry at my father now, and that bothers me because I don't want to confront him.
How will you change this behavior? I mean, what's going to go on? Like, how are you being different to your wife?
I'm actually listening to her. You
are?
Yeah, I'm making an effort to listen.
Oh, that's rough.
What is she saying now that you're listening?
She tells me about all the conversations she has with her friends.
Sal, I'm so sorry.
Are you finding any?
I have bruises on my feet from curling my toes. Well, yes, dear.
What did Debbie say? Debbie is funny.
In other words, you come in for the day, and after work, and you sit down with her, and you say, "Honey, how was your day?" And then she tells you about her friends and what they said and the kids. And you, how long does this go on that you have to listen?
Seems like years.
Sal, can I give you a piece of advice? If you ask a woman how their day was, they'll start telling you how their day was.
Yeah.
So you got to be
good for you.
But okay, but here I am.
You know, they got to invent an invisible iPod for Sal, so that while this is going on, he's listening to his iPod. You just nod. So have you learned to appreciate what your wife is saying? In other words, is any of it interesting to you?
Yes, it is.